Take it away.
We're going?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Tabletalkers one shot. Space train wreck. So, we're not going to deal with exact numbers here. Just play everything fast and loose for the most part. But think a couple 100 years ahead of time, technology-wise. Yeah. And our three protagonists for this here short story are part of not really a scrappers guild per se, but loot stuff, go take it to other people and sell it for money so you can have a good life. Yeah. We have three ex-soldiers here if they want to say their names, go around here.
I'm letting them go first this time. I always have to go first.
Eric, you're alphabetically first.
Yeah, okay, sure. I'm gonna play Zyga. Done.
What was that? My
Okay.
name's Tinnitus.
And I will be playing Porter.
Yes, with our three lovely intrepid heroes here too, and the Sputnik Mark II, a spaceship with a 01 marked on the side. They had spotted a rather great opportunity to explore something that hadn't been seen before, as a couple days ago, near Phobos, the larger of Mars's two moons, a conflict had broken out that's been kept out of the media due to the nature of it. A ex-terrorist group having a bit of stolen military gear caused quite a ruckus, and there was a bit of destruction on the surface of the moon, which something was discovered there. There's an opening. And an opening that looks like it led to a hidden installation. A hidden installation means you guys could possibly steal quite a lot of stuff. And that being said, a couple of days' time was all you needed for prep, as being some of the closest people within there, loot was right for the picking. And with that being said, you guys had set off to Phobos. So, upon arriving to Phobos, it's a very small moon. You're not even... There's basically no gravity for you guys to get attached to, aside from just landing your ship on the surface and just kind of hooking it in. Upon that entrance that was discovered. Now, the entrance itself looked like it was like giant blast doors that had been covered with rock to keep them disguised, and the blast doors themselves were what had been destroyed partially. Which, inside, it looked like, inside, you guys could see from your ship observing in that it's more of like a behind the blast door, sort of like a small hangar area, bit of a decompression to keep space out, and whatever was inside. And that's where we'll take it for you guys.
So we got a bit of a way to pressurize it a little bit here.
Well, you guys can go attempt to interface with any computers. You guys can just cut the door open.
Are there any buttons?
Oh, there's an access panel with a lot of buttons.
Well, we all know what to do. I would like to press the first button.
You press the first button.
Question: when you press the button, does it make a noise?
It makes a very faint. Actually, yeah, space. If you guys were inside, maybe it might make a noise, but no noise. But
damn.
First thing,
you physics.
You click a 1. A 1 appears on a little screen.
Oh fuck. I press 1 again. And again.
One. And
Does
eventually,
it work?
once the entirety of that screen is filled up with ones, you get an access denied.
Well, it's out of
All
my
zeros.
I press
All
all
zeros.
zeros.
All zeros. Access denied.
All right, which one y'all got a
Shit.
screwdriver?
God damn it.
Are you saying you forgot yours?
I think I did. I
You
forgot
guys
my
got-
screwdriver. Oh shit.
Would you like to run back to the ship and go get a screwdriver?
I would walk back to the ship and get my screwdriver.
I got the spoon in my pocket.
Well, should work.
To note, your guys.
Go for it.
To note, your guys' spacesuits aren't like the super bulky modern spacesuits. They're pretty sleek and compacted, which do let you do a lot of things.
Oh, shit, that's probably for the best.
And for backpack wise, you guys have those little like tiny gas thrusters that can just like let you guys go directions a bit, and then you just float wherever you're going.
Well, I'm getting my screwdriver off of that shit there.
Well, hold on, Tina's got a spoon.
Well, we're gonna need a screwdriver, maybe.
Not if he makes one good enough. Let him do his thing. Come on.
That's fair. We'll give him a shot.
Otherwise, we gotta wait for you to get your ass back over here, and I don't fucking wanna.
Oh, damn it! I ain't that old. I ain't that slow.
Right.
Okay. Please describe to me how you're trying to get an access panel to work with a spoon.
Yeah, okay. You know, sometimes access panels have like little. It's like 2 pieces instead of 1. I'm hoping it's like that. And I'm gonna try to wedge the spoon in between 2 pieces and pop it up. See the wires.
All right. Give me one of your D6s. We'll have the first roll of the night here.
We are the crew of the Dark Star. Holy shit.
That's the best crew, ain't it?
Have a movie reference to something no one's seen.
I've seen it.
It's just as bad as you think it is.
It really is.
That's a 3.
I'm gonna turn
3.
around.
You sit.
Uh-huh.
You sit there and you wiggle the spoon in, and you're trying. You're just not anywhere thin enough or small enough for you to wiggle the spoon into.
Well, fuck. Looks like I'm gonna get a screwdriver anyways. I'll get a hammer while I'm in there.
Here, Tina, hand me your spoon.
Well, he's trying again. I'm gonna go get my screwdriver and hammer.
Hand me your spoon real quick.
All right. I'll
Okay.
hand over my spoon.
I take his spoon, get out my multi-tool in my pocket, flip it over, bypass the screwdriver completely, get out the pliers, flatten it a bit. Here you go.
You may try again.
Second time's a charm, right, guys?
Now, if you talk
Sure.
about it.
That's another 3.
Still not flat enough to get in there.
Alright, come here. I'm
hell
gonna
am I
really
gonna eat
give it
with
the
this now?
beans.
I can't use it for beans anymore. It's flat.
Well, not like the.
Just gonna-
Just damn it.
I'm just gonna bend it
That to
so now it's shaped like a hook.
The bean hook.
It's just no. It's just the flat like, end of the spoon that we normally eat with. You just curve it like a dollop.
This is my bean hook.
You pick it up with it and then you tilt it so it runs down like a straw.
Can
All
you
right,
try
damn
it?
it. I spit in my helmet again.
And while we're in there, I grab a. I'm gonna grab my hammer and when I get back out. We can use that.
Hurry the hell up. I got brown shit on my helmet and I can't see.
Well, god damn it! It takes me a minute to get back up here. There is no goddamn gravity.
Are you grabbing just a hammer and screwdriver, or are you grabbing your entire toolkit?
I'm probably just grabbing my toolkit because God, I don't have fucking time to look for this shit.
Oh god, the hammer and screwdriver reminds me of us beating the fucking plastic off of a screwdriver trying to get that pin into the cotter pin into a sling.
Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do. And some
think
percussion
would be-
engineering is what it needs sometimes.
I remember that day.
Anyways,
Turns out I
Alright.
checked these suits there. Why the hell don't have wipers on the inside? I can't see a fucking thing.
so with your hammer and screwdriver,
Yes.
are you just trying to hammer and screwdriver this?
Hold on. Where have you tried with the spoon? You might have created an area of weakness to exploit.
Left side, little crack
I
right
know
there.
big words. I know the big words. Let's try this. I'm gonna try.
I think I know why he's an ex-soldier.
I'm gonna try a hammer and screwdriver.
Alright,
Just the D6?
just a d6.
We have one dice.
It's a one. It's a one.
It's a 1?
It's a one. Oh shit!
Alright.
There goes my thumb.
You bend your screwdriver a little bit.
Well, fuck. That one's wasted now. Well, maybe it was hard to reach screws. Toss it back in. Hold on. I think I got a crowbar.
Well, you head back to the ship to grab that. I'm just gonna...
No. I grabbed my whole toolbox and brought it with me. See, I was using my smarts.
Does that include the stuff that's currently floating away?
Oh shit! And I gotta grab my stuff. one of them's the crowbar, hopefully.
Crowbar just slowly floating out of the bag.
God damn it! Get back here! You can't leave me, have you? You've got me through too much.
Quick question: is there a camera out here by any chance?
There is one in front of the door that you guys have been hitting with a spoon and screwdriver. A spoon, hammer, and screwdriver to try and open a panel.
You think they noticed us?
I'm busy
Point
getting
at
my
the camera.
crowbar. I'm busy getting my tools.
I
What'd
don't
you say for
think
the
that there's
camera?
supposed to be anyone to notice this.
There's a camera. Someone got to be looking through it, right?
Maybe.
I got something for him.
You want... yeah.
Give him the bird.
No, that ain't very effective. I hand over the crowbar.
Shouldn't you be using that to get the door open?
Well, that's what I was gonna
I'll be
hopefully
right back.
do. Oh shit!
Whacking the camera.
The material it's made of seems to be sturdier than your crowbar for the purposes of breaking it.
Oh shit!
All right, that's all
Seems-
I got. There you go.
There seems to be some very hard plastic covering.
Hand me that tape there.
Hand him a roll of duct tape from my toolbox.
Right.
Duct taping the camera.
While he does that, I'm taking the crowbar to the panel.
Okay.
We gotta keep trying. I don't have a code. Wait, is it 1, 2, 3, 4?
Denied.
Okay. I'm just taking the crowbar to it, man.
Another D6. I love that we went
a
over the gear
5.
you guys had. Still no. I love that we went over the gear that you guys had for this, and this is what you're doing.
I know.
I have the correct answer stuck in my head, so I'm having more difficulty having the incorrect answers.
I was just going for it. I'm waiting for who's obviously the smarter of us to fucking go for it.
Wait a minute, I got it. 867.
I
Denied.
tried 867. Oh fuck.
5309.
That was my next guess.
Denied.
Do you have? Hold on. Over the game. Do you have this code?
Denied.
Okay, that's the answer I need. $69.69.
Denied.
The best year.
8008.
Denied.
How dare you deny that?
1337. I knew this one.
Denied.
Shit. That one always works. I want to keep going, but I also want to make progress.
I have a number in mind. Actually, I do have a number in mind.
It's possible to brute force.
1357.
Denied.
Shit.
You get 3 more chances, then I'm torching the door open.
It's a 666.
Denied.
Oh shit, I need one more number. Wait, how many digits is the code? Do we know?
No. You think it might be 4? Is that
One,
all it was?
1312.
Denied.
I press 1 and hit enter.
Denied.
Shit.
Time for door torching, because hacking's too easy.
All right.
Oh no, I think you'd pass the hacking, Eric.
D6. Roll it. 4.
I wasn't gonna give you one for torching the door.
Alright.
Do you want to torch the entirety of the door, or just like half of it, so you can just kind of crawl under?
Well, the initial intent is to where we can actually get inside and not expose everything to the vacuum of space forever. If that fails, we're prequel Star Warsing this.
Well, typically you'd know this. A lot of the doors like this, you open them, and then there's another chamber inside, and then they close behind you, and then you sit there and adjust.
Then just whatever's easiest.
I say, cutting part of a door just saves you more fuel.
Yep.
But then you also have to crawl through.
Irrelevant, because otherwise we're never getting inside.
Alright. Anyways, you take a few minutes to just cut part of the door off, and then just kick it in as it just starts to drift inward.
I breach. I traverse the breach.
Alright, you traverse the breach.
Why'd I
Oh,
go
wait.
first?
Oh, we lost. Oh, wait, is he back?
Hey?
I got 0715.
Oh, we got the door
Oh.
open.
Yes,
no, they-
open it while he's going through. Cut him in half.
They
God damn it.
they blow torch the door open while you're sitting there trying to punch in key. While you're trying to punch in, they just cut the door.
Does he cut me in half with the door as it opens?
No.
Okay. Fastest character death I'd ever had. I was speedrunning this
Good
shit.
job.
But
He did
no.
He did not guess the code correct.
If you were playing a hacker, you would have.
But that being said, you have a small airlock room here, which a few scanners indicate that people have come in there and they try to start activating their procedures, and then they just kind of go, wait a minute, the door open, so the airlock procedures do not start.
Hold on, I got this. Do I have, like, the piece of metal still?
That piece, the door,
Yeah.
the other. Yes, you can have the other half of the door floating in there still.
Could we duct tape it back in spot?
You could try.
I would like to attempt to.
If he didn't do this, I was going to.
Are you gonna let everyone else in first?
I assumed everybody else came in.
All right.
Well, I was going in.
Okay. Do you wanna duct tape, or do you wanna use some of your magic sealant, your magic space seal?
Here, hold on. You described it as magic space seal. How much of this do I have?
A couple cans. It's meant for suit repair, so you don't die if something punctures your suit.
How many cans would it take in my expert brain to do this?
74.
You could. One can, you could probably just sit there and seal it on from one side at least.
We'll try
Not
the
even
duct
a
tape
full-
first.
Not even a full can, just a good bit of it.
We'll try the duct tape first
All right.
and see where it's weak.
You put the door on, and then you start to just duct tape it on there.
We almost kicked
I have a
It does
toolbox.
not-
I have plenty of duct
her in
tape.
the head.
It does not seem to register that the door is fully sealed.
All right. Is any part particularly wiggly?
A bit of all of it. It's meant to be an airtight door, and you kind of just cut part of it. Got cut open. It kind of takes some force to actually get it back in there proper and duct
Well,
tape
you
it.
think that would help seal it back, but you know who the fuck knows what these eggs do when they design this? But we want to just cut through the next door. We want to try this back on.
Yeah. Managed to get her to the next door.
You're just gonna cut through the next door.
Makes for a quick exit.
All right. Cutting through the next door.
Gonna make life hard whenever all those warning things go, hey, what the fuck? And they close the glass doors.
Fuck. But I'm not that smart now, am I? Well, maybe. I don't know.
Common sense is not for this group.
Is there?
I'm
We
fighting
knew this
against
going
it.
in, man. What?
You're against common sense,
No, I'm fighting against my fucking common sense and logic.
so you're
It's
cutting
okay.
the door.
You know that little niggling voice in the back of your head? Shut it off. That's all it takes, and the ideas flow.
Meanwhile, cutting a door open without proper eye protection.
The fuck is eye protection? That's what this here fancy ass helmet's for, ain't it?
But good enough. But all right, you have another door cut open, and you have a decently well lit hallway that looks like it's some kind of facility.
Oh hell, we got light. I
And
suppose I'll need this flashlight, and I slip it back in my pocket.
you guys have helmet lights. But you can have it. I mean, other flashlights are cool too. But, on the sides of the wall. So,
Just
who's stepping across the breach first?
Well, since everyone is quiet, I proceed to traverse the breach.
As you start float crawling through, you fall to the ground.
Oh fuck!
is-
You know, I just eat shit.
There is artificial gravity.
I absolutely eat shit with it. Oh fuck! What the hell?
Is
It's only a few feet.
Is the inside behaving negatively at all, since it is currently being exposed to the vacuum of space?
Air doesn't actually flow out super fast like it does in movies. It kind of just goes at a pretty slow. So, no. gently rustling.
You mean to
Very
tell
slow.
me I can't detonate a wall and evac an alien son of a bitch?
You might need to kick them after detonating the wall.
You know, I say that. I don't know if aliens exist.
So, you have several. I say you have a well lit, what looks like facility. They have little thingies on the side of the wall that are little handholds that are meant to like take you around the place faster for zero gravity. That they're not say they're like folded into the wall at the moment because the gravity's on.
I could have used one of those a minute ago as I cracked my back. I just realized none of us described anything of what we look like.
It's fine.
I don't think that matters here.
I think our voices speak well enough for it.
Hang on, wait. I said you guys could color your spacesuits whatever. What color are your spacesuits for the audience?
Oh, fuck.
Uselessly, digital camo.
Digital camo, alright. What color is Tinnitus's spacesuit?
I think he's having connection issues.
He might be getting his food too.
Perhaps.
I heard a little bing.
Is he okay?
I'm hearing noise try to happen.
Medina, you there, buddy?
He'll be back.
Yeah, try disconnecting and reconnecting. Well, he's dealing with space interference. What's Porter's spacesuit?
Porter's I have words. I promise I'm not as stupid as Porter is. Most days. I can't speak, apparently. Mine. Is he back?
Really?
I hear words.
Oh, he's back.
Can you hear me?
Well,
Nope.
my
Yep, we can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. No.
But it was painted on cami shorts and painted on flak.
Painted on camo and painted on flak over
No,
the space.
cami shorts.
Oh, yep, cami shorts, okay.
No shirt, just flak overall.
Beautiful.
I just painted black after my one true love, Esther. She's a hell of a dog.
You have dogs. Say you have dogs on your suit.
No. The suit is black after Esther's fur. She's
Okay.
one hell of a dog.
All right. So you have your artificial gravity. You two just watch Porter eat shit.
He's working his way up. It might take a second.
You good there, buddy?
I'll be a minute. Hold on, don't help me. I got this. He's just like slurping his legs out from the door because I feel like he fell half in, half out.
Basically.
He went to do like the whole like grab it and move through like a spaceman. Like I don't know what to.
And then just face first into the door.
Pulls his legs through and stands up and just brushes himself off like a pro.
You want to go
What
next?
the
or
fuck
shall
are we
I?
looking at?
No, yeah, I'll go next.
How are you going through the breach?
Obviously, he's mimicking me, the absolute master.
How does it actually look at the moment?
What?
How does it actually look at the moment?
It just looks like a pretty standard government facility. Like there's not really any markings on the wall or anything aside from pretty much like brief directory.
And we read it.
Yes.
Holy shit, yes. I knew my second grade learner would help.
Now, when I say brief directory, I don't mean like a full-on one. I mean like arrow painted on wall, basically, with words.
Oh, never mind. Well, any interest in words?
Well, at the end of the hallway, you guys are just going to be crawling in while we're going over this. At the end of the hallway, you have You have a right and a left. To the right, you have power. To the left.
Sorry about that. Oh,
Ugh.
oh, 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh,
I got
yep.
cash.
There's his.
Well,
Sorry, dog's barking.
Zygo, I was say Zygo. I think our buddy's communique device is having some issues. It seems like.
It'll probably work itself out.
Yeah, this shit does. A little bit of percussion tuning will help out.
Hey,
As soon as upon ever come here, buddy.
No hammers with the
I'm
space helmets. I've had this
not-
conversation in the past.
It wasn't a hammer. I remember. It was a crowbar.
So what?
You said nothing about
Nope.
crowbars, only hammers.
Sorry, someone knocked on my door and the dog's been crazy.
Oh, we were about to perform some fine percussion tuning to your helmet, and I was reminded that hammers are not adequate tools for helmets.
That would not be good.
I think it would have worked out fine, but you all disagree, so we will go on our merry way. We have power in what was the other option?
The other one is a split. Say it says medical and R&D.
Alright, Porter, take point. Everybody draw weapons just in case something decides to come and say hi.
You also
Well-
do have a few doors along the way. None are open at the moment.
Well, I would like to draw Beatrice. That is my shotgun.
Alrighty.
I've already named my crowbar. Why not everything else? Do they have buttons on these doors to open them?
They do.
I would like to press one as we pass, just to check.
It opens.
Never leave an enemy to the rear.
It opens. It looks like a small waiting/break room. There's even a vending machine.
Is it on?
Yes.
Well, shit, boys, we got lunch in a minute.
You ain't planning on putting money in that thing, are you?
I'm planning on purchasing it in the finest way I know.
Good.
Got a bat boo for my crowbar.
Okay, I didn't know if you were going to say crowbar or if you were just going to shotgun the vending machine.
Not yet. We need the glass there to store it until we are hungry. It would be a waste to bust it now.
Alright, there is both
Yeah,
a snack machine and a drink machine. So
Please just
Wait,
Jurassic
wait.
Park 3 it.
What is he about? Lauren?
Well, I
Yeah,
say
what's
we
up?
come back to this soon. We are feeling a mite more peckish. But for now, we should move on to the next set of doors.
but wait. They have banana milk.
Oh, sweet mama, we got banana milk up in here. Oh, that'll be there for later.
That's not how that works. You know that ain't how that works. If you don't grab it now, it ain't gonna be there later.
Oh, that shit don't disappear on you real quick. It'll spoil up in a heartbeat. I gotta grab me banana milk. My intelligent compatriot here is correct in his educational guess.
Give me
Oh,
a
You were
crowbar.
going to grab one up here, so I was going to grab one.
Give me
I'll
a
get one
crowbar.
for-
Okay.
Why is this what I roll a 6 on?
You want your goddamn banana milk.
I need my banana milk, goddammit.
You just give it a smack on the side, and there's just a beep beep beep, and then a few things just drop out of it. A couple of them being banana milk. There's some water. There's some random space cola.
See, Zygo, I told you this crowbar is great at fixing things.
I call that more of a
Open shit
bypass.
right up. Well, bypass fixing things. It's really about the same kind of thing, ain't it?
All right. Now that you have banana milk, you have an issue.
Motherfucker, we did not put feeding tubes on this, did we?
I'm gonna pick up some of the other cans that fell and just real quick check the expiration dates on them.
Canned water Just not say you have a few years on the canned water and the generic space
You said
cola
You
appears
said
to
there's
have.
still air in here, right?
There's air. Yeah, there's air in here.
Oh shit! I could take my helmet off. I need it.
The cola has expired. Understood. But it's cola, so it'll still be fine. They go in the pack.
Does our gloves and our suit, is it 2 pieces or is it 1 piece?
They can be taken off separately.
You got any rubber pipe in that tool bag of yours?
What fuck kind of tool bag you think I have? Of course I have some rubber pipe. What size you want?
There.
Now saying this, do I actually have rubber pipe in this fucking tool bag?
Sure.
Because until you tell me otherwise, I'm just pulling random tool shit out of my bag.
Nope, you're good. Nope, you're good for it.
He just starts going, cranking out like more than you should, probably excessive amounts. There's like 2 feet he pulls out already. Like, we got this. Hold on, here comes a little bit more.
Alright, I'll let you know what's enough. I'm just gonna peel my glove back and slide some rubber piping up my sleeve. It'll reach in my mouth.
I love that you guys. I love that you guys have air enough that you can reach your suit. But you're doing this instead of just taking your helmet off.
I'm keeping my helmet on because they're about to open up some real bad milk.
I ain't here to make this man judge his life choices.
All
He
right.
can drink his banana juice however he wants. Banana milk. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My wonderful
All
milk.
right.
I insulted you.
So you're cracking open a can of banana milk and putting your rubber tube in there.
Yep, I'm giving myself at least like 3 inches of leeway of tubing out my wrist and just kind of holding it funny.
All right. Is Porter going to just store his
I
banana
wanna-
milk later?
I'm waiting to see what the fuck happens when he drinks his milk. I've been around the block a time or two. I know how spoiled food works. That I have intelligent on.
He appears to be enjoying his banana milk.
Well, shit, I'm cracking my helmet open and drinking mine.
And I'm just gonna pull the tubing out. I'm done.
Hold out a third
Uh-oh.
bottle. You want some there as I go? It'll put hair on your chest.
I'm fine.
Well, your loss, more for me. And I would like to light a cigar.
You would
I'm
like
just
to light a thing? I mean, if you want to.
No, I probably don't have cigars. It sounds like Zago is the type to take my damn cigars from me.
It'll tell you when the air's getting low.
See? I know that, and you know that. But for some reason, he thinks oxygen is important.
That's why I got dipped. Ah, fuck.
That's nasty. You have fun with that. We should probably move on.
I wanted to
Got my banana milk. I
Now I
tried the
cannot
first one.
see.
Wait, what?
I spit on my helmet again.
Are these helmets big and awkward enough that actually storing them and moving would be difficult?
No.
Okay.
Just gonna take my helmet off and wipe the inside out again.
Down there. I actually slip out a good old cigar hid in my sleeve, so Zago couldn't take it, and I light it.
It lights.
Hell yeah. Well, onwards we go.
To note, the smell and air for this place, since you've taken your helmet off, it smells very medical in here, like very sanitized and chemically.
I hate it. Let's go.
Well, they're not
Any other
dead,
door?
so go ahead and take the helmet off and get it stored on person.
All right.
Hell, if I could light up a cigar, I think we have oxygen.
Any you want to open up any of the other doors along the way?
I don't see why we don't just click them open as we go through. Quick scan. Gotta be thorough.
All right. You just say you pretty much just get what looks like someone's office for a little bit of paperwork, and you just say you find what looks like a janitorial room for cleaning and storage. That might be where the chemical smell came from, as there is one bottle that's just on the floor and has leaked out and left a kind of yellowy green stain on the floor over a drain.
I'm gonna put my helmet back on.
It's fine. The smell of cigar smoke can cover the chemical smell.
Indeed. You gotta use your brain some.
So, you have power or medical and R&D.
R&D, ain't that a game for nerds to play?
I can't quite remember.
Nope, that fell flat. All right.
I can't quite remember.
Are you okay there? Are you pulling like some acrobatics?
Yep, just choking on banana milk.
That's fair.
Swallowed a bit of
I'm going to use some next game logic. This way has one option. That way has two options. Two is superior in the case of amounts.
If you're using
Tonight
game
is
logic,
swallowed.
then you want to go for the one first, because then
Yeah, we ain't using racing logic or competitive logic. We're using quantity logic.
this is why you're on point.
That said, do either of you wish to weigh in on the decision making? You've been rather quiet.
You can always split the party.
Listen, there's two options that way, one that way. Obviously, it's two this day, two that way, one that way. I can math. Hold on.
The 3 brain cells are struggling for control.
They have names.
Well, you don't get to know them yet. Well, nobody else is saying shit. Let's go down R&D and medical. That sounds fancy.
Am I not coming in again?
Oh, no, you're
Not
back
for a
now.
minute there.
Oh,
Now you're
yeah.
back now.
For a minute you weren't.
I was saying let's sweep the two because, like you said, 2 against 1. 2 votes that way. You voted that way. 2 is superior.
But does Zygo just want to go the power direction anyways? Because you guys still need... Because you're here to steal shit anyways.
Yeah, no. But if people start shooting or something comes
Wait.
at us somewhere, I'd rather have these two.
You guys do have comms in your...
That was
Helmet.
exactly the question I had. Never mind.
I'd rather not split the party, voice in me head.
Don't you
Cigarettes.
know you always split the party? Smart ones in the
Cigarettes.
back.
Oh, all right.
Alright.
I mean, notably, I'm not walking in front of the two with shotguns.
That's a good start.
Well, that was a big ass French fry. I thought she was eating a really big French fry.
2 medical and R&D then.
R&D.
Ain't they got any morphine in here?
Just use your
Doesn't
scanner,
work,
I'm sure
buddy.
you can find some.
We have a scanner? When were you guys gonna tell me we had a scanner? I've been reading the goddamn labels.
You can read.
Fuck if I know how to use it.
Obviously I can read. How would I know what tools to get?
The shapes?
He even knows
You
the
gave them
metrics.
names. I thought that's what you thought they were.
Well, yeah, you gotta name them. They're your coworkers, your friends, your allies through your roughest times. But I gotta know how to read to know what tools to use where. Besides Buford. Buford's always useful.
Please point me
I
and
like how
continue
this is-
point.
Oh no, I'm just letting them go. So,
Yeah,
I
we
have
get some
shut
medical
off my
supplies, sell
brain.
that too. That'd fetch a pretty penny.
I have
Uh,
shut down all but 3 brain cells tonight.
Yeah.
Let's
all right.
go.
Eventually, you do come across what looks like a doctor or nurse's office. You may, let's say, it's not locked.
Alright, I'm gonna look around for any medical supplies that don't seem to be broken. And
There
which
are
can be transported fairly easily.
there are various different pills and liquids you may take.
I'll take a look around. Take a hit
Smart
on my
ass, what do
cigar.
these pill bottles say?
Gonna look at them. Take a hit on my cigar. Take a sip of my banana milk. What do they say?
You have various different painkillers, things for blood pressure, some heart medication.
I'm pretty sure this one says appetizer.
Do you want to eat the appetizer?
No, doctor said that was bad for me. I should stick with
doctor's not
zucchini.
here. The
Yeah, but he
doctor's
said I
not
should stick
here.
with zucchini. Yeah, but the doctor always knows. You gotta listen to your doctor. He keeps you on your shape and function and smoking your cigars. And he said zucchini. So a zucchini and banana milk it is.
Unfortunately, you don't see a zucchini in the doctor's office.
Well, damn it. I'll have to wait then. What does this actually say? You said heart medication?
Yeah,
It feels like a big word. All right, you
That's
got your
okay.
general heart stuff, your like
there was painkiller
antibiotics stuff. You got your pain dead stuff.
It's the good shit.
Oh man, I recognize this. Gave it to me, knocked me right out. I had dreams you wouldn't believe. So
Does that mean
don't
that
take
you
it unless
normally
you're
have
ready to be.
dreams that we will believe?
I feel like
Uh,
some might be, but you don't want to take that unless you don't want to be prepared for like available for about 4 to 8 hours.
I'm just here to take some and probably sell some of it off.
Just give me a D6 for those that are looting each at the moment.
I think we're
I
all
don't-
looting.
I don't know.
5.
Zygo might be holding the rear.
I'm
5.
looting if I'm reading. I got a 5. He got a 5. Hell yeah, we got a 10 total.
My 1 reflects the fact that he's paying more attention to making sure nothing arrives.
All right.
That's why he's got the rifle.
You
I
two
have my
looting.
handgun out right now.
You two rummaging through just all the shit in here. Just you find a lockbox in the back of one of the cabinets.
All right, let me show you what these kids. Oh no, you know what? I want to see you try this.
It's a digital lockbox, so it's
Oh
not
shit!
it's not something you can just beat. You can't just beat the lock off from the outside.
I wasn't gonna beat the lock off, but I think this is outside my intelligence range. How many numbers do we have?
It's not numbers, it's letters.
I look him in the eye, and I slowly hand it over to Tinnitus.
Is there any sticky notes laying around anywhere?
Fucking Resident
No.
Evil. Ah, where's the notes? They have the combination written somewhere.
Hold on, I saw this in a movie once. You can make the fingerprints appear on the keyboard.
Blow your smoke on it.
Oh, hold on. I take a big old lungful of air, a lungful of smoking. Does it do anything?
It does not.
I figured as much. It's never that easy. They got to do some fancy gizmo with a microwave and 2 toothpicks.
You got a drill and a battery.
Is there a seam? Because we have a screwdriver.
I always thought they threw powder on it and it showed fingerprints.
The fuck are we doing? I got a goddamn saw. Just pull it out.
Are you just gonna saw this thing open?
Well, I mean, you look at the appropriately lock points, like, hinges, the
Yeah.
front locking mechanism, and you just carve that down a little bit.
All right, you take a minute to saw this open. It's a pretty tough container. Like, it's a pretty like, that wore down your saw quite a good bit, actually.
That's why you got spares.
The outside looked like a more standard plastic material, but underneath you discover, oh hey, that's got metal.
Well, shit, hope you guys got some spares. Well, do I have some spares? I might have some spares. I got a toolbox.
You have a couple spares.
Hell yeah.
They're not the same size, but
Yeah, well, we make do with what we got. This is still usable for some functionality. It's just a little roughed up.
you also, for some reason, have a buffer and sander.
I gotta make things look nice sometimes. Don't question my methods.
But you saw it open enough to where you can pry it open.
And
There is an unlabeled clear liquid with a syringe next to it.
we got 3 options here. Deadly disease, cure-all for everything we could use, or super soldier serum.
That could be heroin.
We got 4 options. All right, Zago, what do you think? You're the brains of this operation.
That's an unfortunate sentence. Question 1, do you want to continue traversing deeper inside of this place?
I thought that was the intent.
Alright. So, you don't want to break that, correct?
Well, not yet. It's for later.
Do you want to have it later whenever you're continuing to adventure through here?
Later, as in the space shuttle. Come on, Zago, you're smarter than that.
Right. So, just hand me that in the case, along with a roll of duct tape.
There you go.
I'll get it all sealed up,
There you go.
and then we'll go deposit it in the shuttle that we're going to use to leave, and then we can come back. Unless you want to have
That's
a syringe
smart.
of this just carrying it around, because fuck if I know.
That's smart. We don't want to let out a plague. See, this is
Someday
why you're
now.
the brains of the operation.
Duct taping the box it was found in back closed.
Yes.
All right.
And then we're gonna go have an adventure game. Okay. I have stuff, I'm gonna go carry it back to my safe room now. And then we come back over here.
All together, or just one of you? Just running back and forth.
If they both want to stay, then I'll take it myself. If they want to come along.
I'll go with him. Just in case some motherfucker wants to pop out.
Well, I got a line on the door. Do you want me to keep bagging up some of this medicine while you guys run that back? It wasn't too far back there, was
Yeah,
it?
that's fine.
Yeah, you're not too far in yet. Just a few
Yeah,
minutes.
I'll just keep bagging stuff up while you guys run that back. Two people buddy it up. You're getting out into that space stuff. Always walk with a buddy. That was a rule number. I think it was 1. It might have been 2. I don't know. I know the rule. That's the important part.
Well, rule 1 is put on space helmet.
Fair. So it's probably rule 2.
Shoving pills and other various things
Wasn't
into
that
the
always
bag.
was rule 2 always stretch your hammies as they walk off?
Just hear someone down the hall. Ah, my hammies. Alrighty. So, a few minutes pass by. What pace are you guys going? You guys just going at a walking, a little bit of a jog?
Moderate pace, conserving little booster fuel.
Fast walk.
We got gravity right now.
Well, yeah, but we're going to be in space, and whenever we're there, it's just going to be a little puff. So we can go
yeah.
back.
Yeah. Once you once you're yeah. I mean, I just meant for the ground part. So yeah. So. So these, generally these are the kind of doors that if there's nothing in the way, they close back behind them after a few seconds. Which, beforehand, Zygo being towards the doorway, that's enough of, there's a person here, we're not going to close. However, with Zygo and Tinnitus God, Porter, the door closes behind you after a few seconds after they leave, as you continue to loot.
Is this within Porter's knowledge? I hope it is.
Yes.
It is just a door. Okay, well, I'm not too concerned right
No,
now.
no, it's just an automated door.
Nothing bad ever happens whenever we leave someone alone in space medical.
Well, let me finish. Now, I have seen a horror movie or two in my time. I would like to have my pistol at the ready.
Always.
And Beatrice right here in front of me. With practice precision, I can grab and shoot with a reflex.
Just don't throw your gun.
And I take another hit of my cigar.
Just don't throw your gun and shoot your crowbar.
Nah, Buford stays at my side. We don't chuck Buford.
So, you guys go and deposit that back on your ship and start to make your way back. Matt, give me a D6.
Can I ask what this is for, or do I not get to know?
No.
Hey, that's a 6. Holy shit.
6. You heard some footsteps, but the door didn't open. You heard just what sounded like just the clinking of boots coming by.
You know, up until now, my brain cells have been shut off, but now they're back on, and they do not agree with what fucking Porter should do.
To note,
how long has it been?
About 5-10 minutes. To note, they came from, you rolled a 6, so they came from the opposite way that your buddies left.
I slowly sit down whatever is in my hand. I cradle Beatrice gently, and I reach up to my comms and say, I think we got company.
Alright, guess it's time to head back now, wouldn't it?
This would be while you guys are headed back, yeah.
Fix bayonet.
Fixes bayonet to shotgun.
Ooh,
Question.
yeah.
What do I add to my loot? Do I just add medical loot to my info?
You can just throw medical loot in there, yeah.
I just figure we could add a general summary term.
If someone needs to take their heart medication or painkillers, you have them.
Little do they know I got a doctorate in medicine. Hell yeah.
Take 5 of these and run like hell.
I never said it was good medicine.
You will not sleep for 3 days.
But you will make it out. Anyways, I am keeping an eye on this until they tell me they are outside.
All right. And how are you guys? How are you guys approaching your way back?
More carefully than before.
Weapons drawn.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Holstered, or not holstered, but
One of them with a bayonet mounted.
aiming down the sights.
All right. Doing a tactical walk along the way. Are you guys clearing doors? Like all the doors that were along the way of the entrance?
Mm-hmm.
Each of you, roll me a d6.
All of us?
Or those two. You're
All
still
right.
holding them. Yeah, those
My
two. You're still
question, real
holding.
quick, while they're rolling, is there a window to the
There
outside?
There is, but it's one of those like, what's the word? Opaque. Yeah, it's one of those like
Well, I know
opaque.
better. Well, I know better than to scoot closer to try and look through it. I don't want to have a bit of a Frenchie with an alien yet. At least till I don't get to see you first.
I got a 4.
5.
All right, you go through. So you go through and do a quick clearing of the rooms along the way, and you don't find anything.
I was going to say, could I make the argument that clearing rooms like this is a soldier thing
Yeah,
and add a +1 to their rolls?
it does not change this at the moment, though.
Okay, I just wanted to toss it out there.
But clearing the rooms, you don't find anything, and you get back to that point of the split between R&D and power. Or yeah, medical R&D and power. Look down both ways. Don't see anyone. To note, these two hallways do have a curvature to them, going down from each side. So you can't see all the way down, but you can see far enough down to see where that medical office you were in was at. And you can see pretty far down the other way.
Head down this way, regroup with Porter, probably knock on his door so he doesn't shoot you in the face.
I have an itchy trigger finger on a good day, boys.
His words echo inside of our minds.
That was our debriefing with each other back when we met.
All right, you clear your way back down there, and you're back to that doctor's office.
Do I hear them approach?
You can hear them approaching.
All right, boys. I hope that's you coming in, or I'm about to get real loud in here.
Yes.
Well, all right then. Come on in, and I'll set my shotgun down. And keep shoveling medicine in a bag.
You've pretty much cleared this room. You've cleared this room.
Shit, yeah, this room cleared. I zip that shit tight for the moment. And get ready to move.
All right. Door open. You have your two compatriots there.
Well, gentlemen, I don't think we're alone on this ship anymore. Or station, I suppose is what it is.
Hollowed out moon.
Does the bag that he have actually look like it may be cumbersome?
Yeah, a few pounds. It's nothing that you guys haven't carried before.
It's within easy pack size, effectively.
Yeah.
Because these stations, you wouldn't have a ginormous space taking up my head, I don't think. Where in the future, Zygo, they make their storage units compact.
I mean, if you want to make another trip back, you can.
I was just going to suggest we store things in the vending machine room. And then whenever we're actually finished looting, we can just run from the outside to the vending machine room instead. It'll make life
I'm good
easier.
with that plan. I gotta go with that plan. We got way locked in the machine room.
I've played Payday. You don't move the bags from the vault to the van. You move them to a different location. Then you move them to a different location. That is how you survive.
All right. You know how we have a way to lock our vending machine room?
I'm sure we can figure one out.
But if you guys lock it, you might not be able to get back in without breaking that lock.
We'll figure something out, won't we? I'm pretty sure that's our motto at this point.
Hasn't it always been?
Right. Do you have any particular ideas on it, or should it just be like... Do you have like a padlock with a special key or something?
Well, hold on. We came here prepared for all kinds of shit. Let me check with my trusty toolbox and see what kind of jimmy rigging we got.
A magic sliding door padlock.
Do I have any wedges?
You have some wedges. They probably won't work for this situation.
These are airtight doors, are they not?
For the most part.
Well, shit. Alright,
We could just like
I got an idea.
take apart part of the soda machine or vending machine and store them in there
I
so no
saw
one can
this.
see them.
I like that plan.
And
But I
then
have a
take the
follow-up
entire
plan.
vending machine.
I got a follow-up plan for that, too. Let's get them in the machine, though.
What does this soda machine dispense? Drugs.
It's the best kind. Carbonated.
Press a button, glass bottle just falls out and breaks.
You
Perfect.
need carbonated morphine. Here you go. It really gets flowing in the system.
The extra air in it really helps it dissolve in the bloodstream.
So, do we need to roll anything to jimmy rig? This is our temporary storage unit.
You already bashed the vending machine partially. Just give it another one to see how well you pop this thing open.
I got a 1.
Can I help?
You can do a different part. I say you could do a different rule as he just sits there and just bashes the side of
Hold
it.
on. Hear me out. He could give me an advantage.
We're not doing that here.
Fuck.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
You
Pulls out my multi-tool. 1.
You got your multi-tool. I got my Beatrice. No, I got my Buford and Beatrice. What the fuck do you have? As I look over at
After you
tonight.
after you crowbar the thing and you're pretty sure the plastic on the front came loose.
Yeah, me.
It's like
They're
it's
not
like
gonna look
opening
twice
up
at it.
both
They're gonna
of
think we bashed it. Yeah. That was my plan all along.
Alright. Soda machine's a lost cause. Let's move on to the snack machine.
multi-tooling the snack machine.
I got this. 1.
One.
Hold on.
You start to get in there. Part of your multi-tool breaks off when you're trying to do it.
What if we duct tape it to the bottom of the table?
I think it might be a wee bit conspicuous.
But then you guys
What's
just
that
take,
small backpack, duffel bag.
when you guys just take the entire table with everything duct taped on it out.
Wait, I got an idea.
Are
By
there
all means.
Let's
fish?
just move the snack machine and put the bag behind it and move the snack machine back.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Wait,
Me out this damn thing.
I got a brain. Wouldn't that crush our vials of medical loot?
I'm not saying pushing it all the way back. I'm just saying slightly pushing it back where it has enough
You know
room.
what? That's fair. That makes more sense. I'm good with this plan now.
As the three of you sit there and scrape a vending machine across the floor, and then
Inconspicuous.
put your bag down, and then scrape it back.
I don't know what that means, but Zygo used it so it sounds smart.
Did I use a 3-syllable word?
You did.
And now let's push the other vending machine towards it so it hides it.
It's okay. You got to use 1 or 2 to highlight how educated you are. All right. I'm gonna ruffle around in my toolbox. No, I saw this in a movie once. I know. Oh shit! I got to do it on the other side now. Otherwise, how are we gonna get out? Oh, hold on. We got to get out of the room. Then I'll show you how to do it.
Okay.
I shuffle out of the room. All right. Now, where does this door open?
From the top.
Does it like top up?
Yes, you press button, it goes up.
All right. So, I'm going to reach down at the bottom at the floor, pull out some masking tape from my toolbox, a small piece. I saw this in a spy movie once. And rub it so it's taped to the floor and to the door.
So if someone opens the door, the tape is broken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen, my knowledge comes from 90% from spy movies, MacGyver films,
Let's see here.
cartoons.
Piece of
And
scotch tape.
cartoons.
Actual door. Press button.
No. Masking tape. It's for paint. And listen, I had to put the name on our vehicle somehow.
Sputnik 2 with the 01 on it.
Yep. Mark
Press the
2,
button
thank
anyway,
you
just to
very
see
much.
if it all breaks.
God damn it.
It does.
In this case, my masking tape's really weak. So I pull that off, and then I put a new piece on.
Well, you can tell
Yeah,
if
I put-
someone's gone inside.
Exactly. And then I put my wadded up pieces in my backpack because littering is wrong.
All right. So,
I feel like we're supposed to be moving faster, but we're a bunch of
Oh, no.
idiots right now.
oh no, it's fine. Before we get to the next part, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
We are the best team for this mission we have been sent on, I think.
I think we're the only ones available.
That makes us the best. We're available. Now, I don't know about you, but I've seen plenty of alien movies, and right now, I'm feeling exactly 70% confident we can do this.
The enemy has spawned and is moving around the map.
Yeah.
The
What's the map
alien
look like?
movies I've seen can't be shown on TV.
Well, how the fuck are you gonna see them if they're not on a TV?
Watch him on his phone.
Isn't that just like a small TV?
No.
I'm saying they won't be playing on regular TV. You gotta go to a special
I have a
website.
question. How do you watch it on your phone? Like, do you flip it open and look at it? Like, that's a tighter screen.
I'm in a room by myself.
In a room by yourself, you flip open your phone and look at this tiny little screen. That is about the size of a piece of tape. And not duct tape, because that's a pretty hefty size of tape. But, like, scotch tape.
Reasons for it are different.
Fair. I don't know, he might have one of those fancy ones that, like, slides up.
It's more mature nature.
Oh, mature nature, do tell. Wait, no, don't actually tell. This is on Twitch. We gotta follow safety guidelines.
You
Safety
finally read the
guidelines.
room.
Do what?
Safety
You
guidelines.
finally read the room.
Listen, I'm saying, I know what I say.
I'm intrigued when this conversation with you.
Listen, all you need to know is Twitch has safety guidelines and we can't cross them.
We watched 2 different kinds of alien movies.
I think I know where this is going.
Ironically, we're both worried about fringing an alien we ain't seen yet.
Well,
I'll let their giggle fit speak for itself.
Eric, do we have appropriate spacey music for this, by the way?
Not that won't get me taken down by the internet police.
Oh,
Damn safety guidelines, they come again.
Everything has been very silent ever since things got even more stringent on me. Sorry.
uh,
It ain't
Yeah.
no fault. It's like safety guidelines.
gotta finding the copyright-free music is hard, especially when they want to pick it up as something copyrightable. Anyways,
Yes, they do.
Anyways, I'm good to continue here.
I don't
I'm
know if
gonna
it ever really
continue.
technically stopped.
I'm
That
into
is
Mission
clever.
Impossible. I like to imagine this was just us going down the hallway chanting
Hey,
as we go back to our spot.
hey, hey.
Oh fuck! What voice in me head?
As you guys get the
Glad we've all
second
played
seal of duct tape,
Borderlands.
as you guys get the second seal, say reseal the duct tape or the masking tape. Sorry.
Yeah.
To the seal at the bottom there, though. Someone comes in from outside, as in where the airlock was that you cut holes open.
I look at them and continue smoothing the tape.
Weapon trained on them.
As in a very similar manner to Porter. What looks like a young woman in her early 20s eats shit just face first, getting back into the gravity.
Like a pro. I told you. And I stand up and take another puff of my cigar.
They have a medical gown on and no other form of protection from space, which appears they just came from.
Does that go?
Huh.
Donatus, I got a question for y'all.
Hmm.
I never had all that school learning, but ain't that a mite unhealthy?
That could be said.
Put up my cigar. I feel like this is a put the cigar away moment. But not yet. And I'll put it back. Now, which of us was the negotiator? I know we talked about this, but I don't rightly recall.
Depending on the situation, it varies. Right now, though, given what I just saw, I'd say you.
Might I hear your logistical reasoning on that one? Because right now,
Because
my
you both
whole
forgot
movie
gravity
senses
was a
are-
thing.
I
And
hate
as you
when you make some kind of sense.
and as you say that, they stand up and dust their gown off of it. Blonde hair, blue eyes, hair pulled back into twin tails. It's an oddly familiar face. They look like a singer. They look like a singer that you guys would have known from Earth, but something slightly off.
They're blue.
Shut up! I don't feel like making names. I came in this for just going with shit.
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying
have.
are they blue?
Like skin tone.
Oh no, nope, pale white.
Shit, I recognize her. That's a pop star.
I didn't know if we were gonna be going like a dubstep route or not with this.
Look at the blue eyes, butter to himself. I hope it ain't the fucking Nazis. Let's go. Let's start walking forward. Like take like 5 steps forward, maybe. Not very far. I want my buddies close by.
Hope it ain't the Nazis. When they just start speaking incoherent, very fast, angry German.
I think we might have a problem.
That's
in
what
that
this
case.
revolver shotgun's for.
Exactly.
The Nazis.
Well, hey there. I see you two know how to enter an airlock like a pro.
In a similar way that tinnitus flipped off the camera, they flip you off.
That's fair.
I like this one's spirit.
She speaks our language. This is promising. Turn back to her. Now, you wouldn't have happened to be moseying on by a lab like 15, 20 minutes ago?
Yes.
Right. Second question. What happened to your shoes?
points to space.
Man, I understand that. It took like 4 pairs of shoes before I figured out I had to tie them down or like weight them down before I took them off.
To note, her feet look a little dirty, as she went and stepped outside there like a dumbass.
Oh shit, no, that's like I did that on Mama's farm. Well, I'm obligated as a refined gentleman like myself is always to do. Are you all right, miss?
Negative. I am copy.
I think we got a synthetic.
Hold on. I gotta process that for a minute. So you ain't all right, but you copy. But if you copied
I
all
am.
right, aren't you all right?
I am copy.
Your name is Copy?
Or are you
Yes.
a copy of a singer? Because let me tell you, she got some sweet tunes.
Part of me wants to confirm world lore if synthetics are a thing. The other part just wants to see where this goes.
To answer your question, they're not.
Okay.
And listen, I don't know where this is going. I know as much as you do about where this is going. I got maybe 2 seconds head start.
Gun is still applicable for robo-Nazis.
It is, and that's what scares me.
You haven't found any SS symbols yet.
That said, Robert, voice me, and I just want you to know earlier was a joke. Please don't take me seriously.
Are you guys ready to take down the Fifth Reich?
Oh, fuck. Is it still the Fifth Reich?
Please.
We
Yeah,
came in
but
the
what's
right
the
vehicle
future?
for it.
There's been a few.
I was say, are they like, oh, Fifth? Is it like Fifth Part 1, Part 2, Part 3? Is it like a movie series and a sequel?
It's like a fifth like a bottle.
It ends at the center
I
of the world with dinosaurs.
See,
And a
now
few
that
of
sounds like a movie I want to see. Nazis, dinosaurs, it's got all of it. We're being rude to the lady here. Well, copy. Might I ask if there is anything we could do to assist you? Like, would you like a
Banana milk.
pair of shoes? Or banana milk? We got some back there.
All banana milk in the facility has been expired.
Me eyes. With tinnitus. Just go, that's going to be a problem in about an hour. Maybe
Get that
like
first-
4 or 5 if we're lucky.
You get that first stomach growl.
Check that. I'm going to need that soon. But before that. So, second question follow up. Is there a bathroom nearby? Not right now, but like just in case in the future we needed one.
Sits there a second with just an absent-minded blank
I
stare.
apologize for the rude question to a lady, but it's a natural course.
The nearest bathroom is on the right from the power set. Towards that power. Points towards there. 3 doors down.
Huh, you think it'd be close to the medical center?
4 doors down.
Oh. Well. Hold on. I got note cards for this. Pulls them out, flicks through them. What brought you here / are you doing here?
I live here.
Oh, this is like your home?
Yes.
Well, now I feel kind of rude. Didn't even knock before we came in, guys. We just walked in someone's home.
We kind of knocked. We banged on the keypad there for a little bit.
Well, it's kind of knock, but it wasn't actually like a knock, like a, hey, I'm here, can I come in kind of deal. Like that's
It was
That's
more
what
like
Mama
knock
taught
knock.
me.
We're coming in.
Well, Mama taught me always be polite to a lady, so we can't do that. Well, actually, she told me to be polite in general, but I kind of ignore her sometimes. But anyways, sorry, we keep getting distracted. You need anything?
Need? No.
What exactly happened here? There's nobody else here.
The facility has been evacuated.
Why?
Recent conflict outside.
Listen, I know things with the door got kind of heated, but I don't think that qualifies for conflict.
Define recent.
Within the last 5 years, illegal gear activity has been spotted in the area. Gear, say, above game. Gear being pretty much, think like Gundam style giant war machines.
I started counting on my fingers for a minute. I'm good. Mine was 7. So it kind of just came in and made a problem for people.
Yes.
And they skedaddled.
Yes.
How come you didn't jump the ship, as it were, with the others?
Inconclusive.
That's fair. I get that result all the time.
What were you doing outside, and why do you appear surprisingly not dead from being in space?
I can hear her deadness from this.
While the researchers were here, I never got to go outside. So I went outside.
So purely of your own
that
free
seems fair.
will. No purpose, just to do it.
Yes.
Alright, second part of the question.
Think of it like home's front porch.
Like what? I'm asking because
A
I missed it. It happens a little ringing sometimes.
A front
I actually-
porch.
Front
An
porch.
area set outside the front of a home.
Oh shit! A front porch. I just misheard you. It seems.
Are you
Second
terribly
part of the question.
Go on.
I do not require air to function.
Are you terribly attached to this particular station, or would you like to go other places?
Inconclusive.
If one were to offer
What's
you the possibility of going other places, would you consider said offer?
Potentially in the future.
But not now.
Negative.
So what stops it from being considered now?
Dr. Maxwell said he would return.
When did he say this?
Before the evacuation.
And I take it you have
That
something binding you to that. To be here when they are to return.
Dr. Maxwell is equivalent of a surrogate father. I believe him.
And that was
I heard
years ago, you said?
5 years ago, yes.
How about you come with us and we'll go help you look for him?
Negative.
I'm just gonna whisper that motherfucker's probably dead.
Is that just like a quick little like comm blip of just
I'm gonna look at the other guys and like that, like mouth off, that motherfucker is dead.
I'm busy puffing on my cigar, but I can probably come to that conclusion myself. After all, combat is one of my 3 brain cells. Well, did he say how long he'd be? How long he'd be out?
Negative. Years, but an undefined date.
And one question.
Well, you guys
What's
got
up
a date?
with the gown?
Well, she can't run around naked, can she?
Well,
Can
it was a. Didn't you say it was like a hospital gown?
Yeah,
What's with the hospital gown?
clothing.
See, told you.
Well, I know it's clothing. I'm just saying it could have been a better choice of clothing. There's lots of clothing around this area. Why a hospital gown?
It would be stealing from the other people that left it here.
I don't think they're gonna mind.
Dr. Maxwell said stealing is wrong, unless absolutely necessary to preserve one's life.
I can see we're gonna get along just peachy.
Really, I thought it'd be more like a banana. Maybe a mango. Mangoes are pretty good.
Goodness.
Both of you, give me a d6.
Oh no!
I'm just fighting my space pirate instincts.
See,
I got a 5.
Eric doesn't need to
I
roll
got a
one.
4.
Oh.
You get that?
Oh.
You feel it in your stomach. You feel it in your stomach. It's not long now.
Both of us?
Yeah.
It's time.
Sorry, buddy. I know you're like, don't split up, but I gotta make an emergency deposit. There's gonna be an emergency. I start waddling off.
I just got a point. Shake my head.
Well,
It was
as
nice
they
to meet you,
said, the
Guppy.
closest facilities were that way.
Yup. It was nice meeting you, Compy. If you're free to talk in a few minutes, that'll be fun, but I need to make a deposit.
Copy, come along if you could. Please inform me of the purpose of this station, or just what it is you're allowed to talk about while they're having their thing. Just so that we're not wasting time.
Please provide credentials.
Well, there was waste, but it ain't time.
Credentials. You need credentials to have a conversation now?
What, Eric?
Credentials? You need credentials to have a conversation now?
Oh my goodness.
Credentials to clarify what information can be given.
Well, let's just keep it at the lowest normal stuff. And just anything you want to personally add. Something you could tell to a passing traveler.
Medical research.
Right. And
You hear, oh Lord, he come from the bathroom.
yeah. Can you confirm in any way how it is you were able to operate without oxygen?
Damn! Did
What,
you
Eric?
see that shit?
Can you confirm in any way how it is you're capable of operating without oxygen?
It's still
I do not need oxygen to function.
No.
So no.
I think more was on her necks.
Adita, buddy.
Medina, we're picking up everything
Yeah.
there.
I would say, yeah, we couldn't hear much.
Yeah, somehow the dog clamped onto the bigger dog and flew in the air for a second there.
Alright.
That happens.
You can mute yourself a minute. You in the bathroom.
We're in the bathroom having a problem, buddy.
You two are going to be in the bathroom in a minute.
Was there more than one stall? Because I sure as hope there was.
There was.
Oh, thank Lord.
Hear a gunshot and a bladder relieving itself. There was only room for one.
There's only one on this throne.
But back with Zygot. Or Zygo.
It was a repeat of I do not require oxygen to function, and then I replied, so no.
No.
Awesome. If I were to guess at you being some sort of robot, how would you reply?
Negative.
If I were to guess at you being some sort of humanoid, how would you reply?
Inconclusive.
If I were to guess at you being allowed to lie, how would you reply?
Yes.
Money
Okay,
to lie down
forget-
after this.
I don't want to try all the phrases I learned from Portal that might fuck with robots.
I heard of that game in the bitch named Gladys. And potatoes.
I know, Daddy's poked you in the eyeball.
What you did? You pushed it in my face.
Do you mind?
Trying to get
Do you mind if I approach you?
What?
Do you mind if I approach you?
Maniac pose.
I'd wonder why.
Prostate exam.
Prefer you not.
There's a quality I would like to observe. You may be a candidate for more information.
Define slightly more. What are the two possible outcomes of this observable quality?
I do not need to touch you, I merely need to observe you closer. And further information upon the facility.
Well, just in the interest of safety, I think we better wait till one of my companions get out before you try that.
Oh, great God, it's clawed out.
It may be a
Very
minute.
well.
I'm sorry, this is where my brain went for this guy.
As far as my character, because it's as far as I'm concerned in character right now. 1, this is probably a robot. 2, getting closer to observe me means it could stab me with its robot hand, and then I could die.
Hey, that's a fair logic trade. Robot
It's
hands
fine.
are notoriously lethal.
It's fine, you are being observed by cold dead eyes.
Yeah, that's
We've all seen.
why they stayed that many paces away, and I maintain my own weaponry.
Also
Hey, we've
remember
seen
your
Iowa.
edge.
Sorry, we've seen iRobot. If they aren't glowing red, we're okay.
Unless they're trying to trick you with some contact lenses.
Oh
all
shit!
blown
I
up.
didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Not even like a different light bulb, just a fucking contact lens.
It's just a set of sunglasses.
They're just spray painted on.
On like the forehead above it, not hiding the red eyes.
I mean, they're eyes on a robot. They don't need eyeballs.
Well, then how am I supposed to look one in the eye
You can't.
when I something? I don't know what.
You guys are good to come back from the bathroom at this point.
You know,
It's
to pull
a
out
7-minute
like
bath.
you see him as he's like reaching out, and you hear as he's walking about. You see him put like some air spray back in his toolbox. Never leave home without
a
it.
lighter.
Never
You
leave
didn't
home
wash
without
your
it.
hands.
I absolutely did. What kind of nasty sumbitch you think I am?
The sanitizing gel should not be expired.
See, I'm good.
Whatever the case, they want to do some
Right,
sort
you
of
can taste it.
further examination thing. You want to have that, and I'll make sure nothing honky happens.
I'm
keep her
sorry,
pants on?
Mama told me I had to buy dinner first.
Looking the three of you over, all three are potential candidates.
Miss, we just
I
met.
may be a bit old-fashioned, but
Do you have an external light source that can be used?
Gonna take
I
the
don't have a
duct tape
light.
life off my helmet.
So, oh, that light source. Okay, I was getting concerned.
It's one of the ones you gotta shake to recharge the battery, miss.
You did that on purpose.
I
Hey,
usually
it's a
just
good,
bob my
reliable
head back and
choice.
forth.
It's a good,
I
reliable
can't keep
choice.
buying
It'll always
batteries.
work.
Before I proceed, may I have your names?
It's tinnitus.
Well, I'm Porter.
Zygo.
A pleasure to meet you. May I consent? May I? Yeah.
Does she have your consent, Porter?
May I continue with the examination?
Well, I don't know. It seems rather public. I mean, I got nothing to be ashamed of, but oh hell, fuck. Oh wait, it ain't that kind of a thing. It ain't
Do you
that
have
kind
your-
of a thing, is it?
You have your helmet off, right?
Yeah, I do.
Would you please hold your eye open as someone shines the light in?
All right, I've not heard of this game. But let's go. Oh my.
You are okay with me approaching, yes?
Well, I mean, it don't make sense to stand all the way over there and shout at me, so sure.
Zygo, give him like a half wave, like, it's fine.
They will approach, and so is
Do they
Is
shove their
tonight-
clammy robot hands through me?
Tinnitus just shining his light directly into Porter's eyes, as was asked?
Yep.
It's okay, I've played this game with the sun before, I can win.
I've just
All
played with
right.
the police.
I made the sun blink one day.
Sits there and just stares into the eye that the light's being observed into. Very well.
Hold on, I gotta get rid of these worms. Hold on. They're all over my vision. What's happening? Oh, they're gone. I'm good.
Would the two of you like to swap positions?
Zygo, you got a dot on your forehead.
All right. That's fine.
Shine light. Are you taking a turn shining light into Tinnitus's eye now?
I was
Tinnitus.
shining back my own eye.
No, here, take it here. Tinnitus. The key is don't blink. It can't sense your fear if you blink. Wait, it can't
Yeah,
sense
just
your
shake
fear
it a
if you
little
don't
bit.
blink.
Few seconds. Very well. Mr. Zygo,
I spin my flashlight like a revolver and click it up.
would you like to comply as well?
Well, looks like Porter's got me covered, so sure.
Very well. The three of you seem to be in a decent physical condition. Are there any medical conditions that should be known about in terms of physical activity or mental stress?
Hmm.
A low simmering rage that I cannot ever seem
Well-
to fully wash away from myself.
I got this trick knee, but it only comes up in certain positions of things, so that should be all right. But oh, we have fireworks going off here now. Sorry, guys. Scare me for a second.
What are fireworks doing
Fireworks.
happening now?
I don't know. We live next to the college. Who knows what's happening, man?
The
Drugs.
October 15th.
Like we literally live across the street from a frat house, so who the hell knows what the fuck's happening?
Anyways,
Um, I'll say my stamina ain't what it used to be. I'm getting up there in years, but I can hold strong still. I think I'm good other than that. Mom always said I cast iron stomach, so it won't be that.
Have any of you piloted before?
I'd imagine all three raised their hands somewhat.
I was curious to say, I think we all raise our hands at about the same hesitant rate. And give it that
Excellent.
Not so
mild
much.
shake. And give it that mild shake.
Close
We're
enough.
talking about piloting or piloting good, because I don't drive good. I don't pilot good sober, ma'am.
Do you count landing as part of piloting?
Negative.
I'm great. I'm golden then.
Hmm.
Toofley was here, by the way.
Yeah.
I am under the impression all of you can read English. Is this correct?
I'll pass the second grade, so yes.
I take it that means that this isn't one of those futures where everything's written in Mandarin. So, yes.
It's okay, it's not us. I can read it off for you.
So you can give it a thumbs up.
Very well then. I have been bored here. We'll make a game out of this. If you can find a spot and contact me, I will come to you and see if you are credentialed for access.
Access
What
for
do
what?
we-
You
Where's the game element of that?
You have to find stuff.
Obligatory to find stuff.
Doors, access. Whatever you're looking for here.
all right? Hello.
I point at the door next to me. I move forward, so it's not the tape door.
Pushes button on door. You have access to the janitorial room. Yes.
Hell yeah. I
Please
like
do
this
not
game
drink
already.
up this side.
No, that's not good for drinking. I know that. Well, maybe, but no, I'm good. Well, where should we go next, boys?
Where
Back
we going?
down, medical and R&D.
Oh, miss,
we
what
can
does
find-
R&D stand for?
I think it's someone
Research
used
and
dice
development.
for. I was wrong.
What were they developing in there?
Maybe.
Various
Dice
things.
Oh, could be a dice.
That really helps, miss. Can you be a little more specific?
Can you?
Oh, everyone be
I'm
grateful
about
that
to
we
give
passed
myself a
into
haircut
space
with this
chuckle
gun
fuck
right
territory
here.
instead of space pirates.
I know. Well, this was Space Chucklefuck for the moment. We all chose to play soldier.
Hello, miss. I'm just gonna. You ever had dip before, ma'am?
No.
You feel like this
Hey,
might
you don't
lose.
give-
Might,
I can't even do that straight faced.
might,
Negative.
Here, just take a pinch of this. Put it right here. Don't know if he has to spit, but don't swallow the spit. Maybe this will make him a little more talkative.
If you're opening it, if you're holding this open and offering, she'll take a pinch and follow what you're doing.
Does she eat it by accident?
Don't eat it. For the love of God, don't eat it. I don't know how you're gonna fucking react. Just don't swallow your spit. Hello. I don't know. I don't know.
You notice that they start
you-
say when they put it in,
are-
they start chewing.
Hold on.
God damn it.
Are you giving this speech while holding your literal child?
Gotta get him started young.
Fucking apparently.
My girlfriend went to the bathroom, said, "Baby."
Oh my god.
Alright, just wanted to clarify.
God damn it, Janice, don't go passing off your filthy habit.
And don't dip and roll life, guys. I found out that's the hard way.
I think I was there for that.
Oh my god.
No, this is in MCT at festival. Some spit by accident. Trying to get this set right.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I was just in the barracks when you had said that. When you were
Oh
telling
my
everyone
god.
first experience. But no reaction.
I just want to see if she's a little more talkative now.
Wait, miss. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Feeling any different, miss?
Negative.
That didn't fucking work.
You can keep trying as we go.
Hold on, I got a quick question. Hold
Okay,
on, pull my
that's fine.
flashlight. Can I check your credentials? And I click it on.
Opens her eyes wide and just looks at the light.
Alright. With my deep and extensive knowledge of medical procedures, what do I see?
Well, with the light shining in them, they look like strange blue metallic swirly orbs. Once you actually, let's say, with the light on them.
Well, ain't no shame in that. My aunt had that. Checks out. Well, shall we go?
Might as well. She ain't giving us too much information on anything here.
Well,
I
she's
know
giving us
they're making
plenty.
They're making stuff.
Exactly.
That's about all I got.
Well, we know that as we go, we're going to be able to see if we're allowed to enter a certain doorway or not. And just as a general note, this should be relatively obvious, but she doesn't want us to steal anything either.
Well, that's fair. Stealing's a terrible thing to do.
Absolutely it is.
We'd never do that.
You're correct.
No, I'm a law-abiding citizen. Anyways, I'm walking forward.
I suppose we've been in this room a little too long now.
Air's getting kind of stale.
You guys are in the hallway.
Outside the bathrooms.
I wouldn't
They
go
came-
if I were you.
They came
Oppose.
from the bathrooms. You two were outside the hallway with the air that's flowing out of it.
A blow smoke ring down the hallway at the air vent, the air exiting.
It slowly just drifts along towards the air.
Hell yeah. Longest distance yet. Anyways, medical and R&D, please.
Points towards the sign.
No, this is me telling you, voice in my head of where I think we're headed.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What is your order of you guys going? 2 shotgun people and the guy in the back?
Yes.
Seems pretty consistent up till now that at least Porter has been at the front.
See, you should have gone with the shotgun with the underbarrel shotgun and the shotgun pistol sidearm.
Do I have dragon breath rounds? I'm just kidding.
Because I can do piercing damage and other damage at the same time.
You can do piercing damage and piercing damage. Congratulations.
I can also have a shield at the same time.
Anyways,
I And they can shoot
Anyways.
through.
What we got?
So, person in the back. Are you taking your eyes off of her at any point?
I would not like to.
Because you guys point to going towards R&D, and then she just goes off towards power.
Alright, then I guess I have to keep my ears open. Are they making... I'm assuming that they're making noises as they're walking.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, I got an important question. I have seen iRobot after all. Are they like fleshy feet slaps, or are they like metal tink tinks?
They sound like fleshy feet at the moment.
Hell yeah.
The only thing that requires is just a layer of flesh on the bottom.
You could get that from
From
anywhere.
anywhere, just big stomps.
I'm a walking forward.
Oh, right. So, off towards medical and R&D. This place, going down the hall, this place does actually seem to wind, and you come to a large stairwell, which has, you have R&D labeled for the stairwell.
Does it go up or down?
Down. And medical continues to ring around.
What do you guys think? Finish all medical and head on down?
I wouldn't
Sounds like a
know if to
plan.
make heads or tail for medical shit. R&D we might be able to find something obvious. Do keep in mind, though, I am probably about 80% sure we got a robot that don't want to steal and shit.
Whoa, no shit. You think she's a robot?
Unless you can figure out a way to go around without breathing.
Hold your breath.
For a very long
God
time.
damn it. I had to stop for just a second and you fucking beat me to it. Alright. What if she held the gown up over her nose and mouth like a mask? And I know they want to give her air. Or would have give her air, because she's breathing air out. I don't know how it goes. I ain't this smart.
Friend, don't
Well,
forget,
R&D we
you're a
go.
non-romanticized space pirate.
I haven't forgotten a thing. Well, that's a lie. Over my years, I've forgotten many a thing. But voicing me head, I am aware of my role in this particular problematic.
Speaking of voices in your head, you guys notice something as you're walking and talking, and debating if you're going to go to R&D or finish off medical. There goes the gravity.
Well, this is weird. As I walk in place for a minute.
And the little thingies on the wall for transport pop open, so you can grab them and slide along.
See, Zygo, this is you're gonna regret not having some banana milk because we got our monkey on.
I think you got all your monkey out in the bathroom.
Oh no, we didn't. I've always got monkey on. I just refreshed it.
And then the lights go out.
There wasn't the monkey in the bathroom. Those are just demons.
Listen,
That's
we
all.
swore we'd never speak of them again.
And as the lights go out, you have a more emergency light system come on, of much dimmer lights and a lot of things along the floor, ceiling. They have they're like what's the word? Glow in the dark, basically. The glow in the dark paint and stickers.
Does my cigar go out?
It does not.
Duly noted.
Oh look, they cut most of the power. Awesome.
Gotta make it interesting. Alright, now where's that fucking flashlight?
Why though?
Well, why not? It's a game. Yeah, that's how I feel we're being treated right now.
Silly dog.
Well, I guess this is time to use your handholds and grapple guns. Let's go.
Oh.
And
like
yet
plant.
the grapple guns have unlimited uses unless they
You're
break or
right.
get stuck for some reason, which which that would have to be pretty purposeful or something a bit drastic.
Or we rolled a 1.
I've been using the same grapple gun for 12 years. It doesn't need replacing.
Day 2 of this expedition and it snaps. What the bitch?
Yeah.
Down the
Yeah.
stairs we go.
I know, she.
All right, going to R&D. Oh, guided by your flashlights and the glow-in-the-dark stickers and paint along the walls. You once again come to a more ring-like structure
Get it out of face.
of how this place seems to be.
And stop stepping on the computer, you dip wicked.
No, that's a different route this could have gone that we aren't.
Not stepping on the computer. just at the front door, shit stomping the keypad.
Stella!
No, I think her name is Copy.
What is it with you? It's annoying.
What do we see it as we crawl down this dark and
Take it over
kind
there.
of spooky staircase?
Yeah.
Going one way, you have arms.
Ow.
Going the other,
You just laugh.
you have vehicles.
Well, I got 2 arms, but I can use some better ones. So I think we should go that way.
I hate spooky toys.
These ones are getting a little old and worn out. What do you guys think?
Arms sounds a good call. Vehicles, we don't know how they move.
I hate your little dog.
I assume they have an engine.
Yeah, but they
Well,
meant I have like a garage door.
What kind of fucking garage don't have a garage door?
One that's meant
As we
for
march towards our-
experiments, where they just build the engines and then send them somewhere else.
Well, they gotta get them out somehow, so that would make sense to have a garage door, Zygo. Use your head.
It's like Battlefield. You take vehicles where they shouldn't go and just get them in and out eventually.
Most of the time they just get stuck for me.
They just live there forever now.
Vaseline will help you out, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we seeing down this way before we get sidetracked too much there?
You have a long corridor.
Just the one thing.
Gentlemen, I'm pretty sure I walked into hell at one point. I looked kind of like this at first.
So if we got long corridors, I guess it's time for the rifle. If
Yeah,
I
kind
can,
of what I'm thinking too.
in no gravity. I actually might not be able to because 2 hands. Never mind, sticking with sidearm.
Here's a question. Are you going to stop smoking your cigar to put your helmet back on, or are you just going?
Well, does it seem like the air is having issues?
No.
A
Not
cigar will know before I will in my highly trained environment.
Your cigar's been going for a while. Actually, how long do cigars burn for, generally?
I mean,
Hours.
they can burn for a long ass time.
Hours. They burn really slow unless you're sucking it down.
Okay. Yep,
You can
you still got
make
plenty.
it last for a day.
He's our
You
canary.
still got. Yeah, you got plenty of cigar left then.
It's okay. I extinguished it during our exorcism of demons. We didn't want that going on.
Combustible gas.
I relit it after we got out.
But yes. I say all the doors here are a lot more sturdy and just heavier in general.
Do you think they're heavier than on Earth? Because ain't things like lighter here?
Fuck if I know.
I think they can
All
turn the
right.
gravity on and off.
Well, right now I bet they're real light. But is there a button I can press?
There is.
I would like to press a button.
It asks for. It wants you to provide credentials.
Zargo! What's a credential?
Basically, they're things that let you go places. You can either try a robot or you can find a different way inside.
Is it like a driver's license?
Kinda.
I pull my driver's license out and set it up against it.
I don't think that well, maybe.
It does not work. It does look like it has an eye scanner, though. A written out
I'm looking
scanner.
at it.
You looking at?
Mm-hmm. I'll let you check for credentials on us. She's looking through our eyeballs.
A little. You get a little. Let's say you get a quick little like bloop of a laser across your eye, and you hear it unlock.
What the fuck?
Well, I'll be damned.
And it takes a moment to fully start opening, and then it does.
I need to learn that trick. That'll save me from pulling out my license when I get pulled over.
Nah, officer, just scan my eye. Scan it.
You see, you just gotta look into it. You gotta grab one of them fancy hammer diggers and just.
Put your thing against my skull and pull the trigger.
It'll solve all your problems real quick.
Officer, I need you to shine your light into my eye so I can show you my credentials.
That's what this here robot lady did, and it seemed to work.
Worked just fine. Didn't even have to put my stogie out.
All right.
Damn it.
You have a pretty deep, just large room here. Which looks like part of it's set up to be a firing range.
Ooh, we got toys in here, huh?
Is this where your pink slips take you? You get fired? Okay, gotcha. Not just kidding. I know what a firing range is. I have a shotgun. Is there anything interesting in this room?
Give me dice. We roll dice.
Do we?
We do.
Shit. I'm scared for my safety right now.
Other people roll dice before he has announced anything or wish to help him.
I rolled dice too.
I'm scared for my safety in this right about now because I know my luck will turn soon, and it will not end well for me.
I got a 5.
We got a 5.
I got a 6.
All right.
I got a 3.
All right. So, tinnitus. The thing that catches your eye first is it looks like this place was kind of just like whatever they were doing, they just dropped and left. Apparently, like there's stuff set up on tables with rounds still expent on the ground. Not on the ground really anymore, just floating about a bit. But there's a few different rifle models across the table.
This is where 2-9 put them.
And while you're looking at that, Matt, you rolled a 6, right?
I rolled a 6. That is why I am terrified.
There is looking around you, shining your light. There is something that catches your eye that you remember from your time in service.
Hell yeah.
That looks like an armory, and that looks like where they might keep some of the good shit if they've got it locked away.
I just like slap my hand against Zygon's chest piece. I found heaven.
And I found 2-9's rifles.
Well, that's a pretty good key too. I would like to migrate to this door
All right,
and
and
gently search for a eye scanner.
and Zygo, you find across, let's say, walking along the way on the table to over there, you find it looks like interchangeable weapon pieces. It looks like they were testing like a integrated system where you could sit there and swap out various different rifle components. For example, to make something more from like a rifle into a machine gun, and various different pieces. Looks like working on conversion systems and different calibers.
Okay.
I am just realized I was using Eric's dice. I am swapping.
That is unwise.
All right. So
Don't you do this to me?
you have
It has been done.
you have a large sealed door for the armory.
I'm a bit paranoid about the robot. I don't want to pick up the obvious tech stuff that's worth a lot of money right now.
Well, you are paranoid, and I am Porter. So I'd like to open the door if I can.
It does not open.
My eyes do not credential it open.
It does not have a scanner. It has a manual keyhole.
I watch Family Guy. I know how to break it.
Hold on. I slowly pull out my screwdriver. It is roughly key-shaped in my mind now. Does that work?
No.
All right.
You've been your screwdriver earlier.
That was the point. That was the joke. So, could I apply a skill I have learned on most streets all years ago and pick the lock?
No, you're asking to actually pick it, or are you just pulling out one of your blasting charges?
This is actually picking it. We have a scary lady who searched my credentials, and I do not want to be found lacking.
You may try to pick the lock.
But that is always plan B, never forget. That is a 4.
4? You get in there and you feel some stuff start to move, and you feel it get a bit stuck. And it's that case of, if you keep pushing with this, you might fuck up your tools, or worse, they might break in the door.
Papa always told me that was the worst way to go. Now this is a voice in my head. Mechanically, do I get a second roll to see if I fail or succeed, or is that it?
You can try again, but you might break it.
All right. Let me carefully consider while you take care of things if you'd like.
Consider it like this. This is you before you pull the lockpicks out. You can keep trying, knowing that if you fail, you're probably breaking it or fucking up your tools.
But did you swap dice?
Oh, not yet. Would you like to give them some of their shit while I consider this carefully? And by carefully, play eeny, meeny, miny, mo in my head.
I mean, you tapped Zygo on the way to come over there with you. I think he went with you. Did you go with him?
Might have.
I had no reason not to.
All right.
Wait, Zygo, you're fancy here. Did you see a key?
Didn't really look for one yet. I can try, but I imagine that walked out in somebody's pocket.
Well, maybe it walked back in. You never know.
If that's the case, we're probably in more trouble than I care to share. I'll take a look around, though. Give me a minute.
Tinnitus, are you doing anything with those guns over there?
I'm giving a 1 over. See if they actually work still.
Yeah, some of them are loaded.
Oh shit. I'm gonna grab one of these.
I'll say there's some targets set up downrange that have holes in them from where they've been hit.
Grab one and grab the magazines and ammunition from the other ones.
All right. Well, let's see. There's a few smaller, lighter caliber guns, and there is one thing that you see that this doesn't look like something that should really be shoulder mounted and handheld, but that's what it looks like it's provided to be. It looks like someone took something similar to a Barrett and trimmed it down to be, let's say, closer range and actually be shoulder mounted.
Holy shit. It's
No,
Christmas. That was unholy.
I'm gonna roll for
Wait.
useless key search.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
And all right, one more thing for tinnitus.
Yep.
It has a burst option on it.
Oh.
You need to explode your shoulder.
Gotta hold 2.
2.
About to kill some paper boys.
No, you're not finding any keys. You're finding a few bits and pieces through the essay that have been disturbed from the gravity going on and off, assumedly, of random floating little bits. Not keys, though.
Go ahead and return the porter. Yeah, no, I'm coming up with nothing. Please do not
Alright.
fire the large gun while gravity is off.
Yeah, good idea.
As he shoulders the rifle.
You're right. You're right.
We were about
Yeah.
5 seconds away from pow. Punk.
Broken shoulder.
Tung, tung, tung.
So,
Somebody knock.
no, I think that was his joke about you.
Oh,
Was I right?
Look, you can just hold it. If you need to go faster on the way out and gravity's still off, just fire it backwards to gain speed forward.
yes, the old foot Kamehameha wave.
Exactly, except 50 cal.
Okay. Now, Zago, I need you to carefully consider what I'm about to proposition. 23 or 47.
What?
Carefully consider before answering.
But they have no context. There's nothing I can consider. It's just 2 different numbers. Am I supposed to pick the one
Exactly.
that looks prettier?
Tell me which number and carefully consider, and I will proceed from there.
Alright. Well, 4 and 3 add up to 7, which I'm not really fond of. It also has a 4 in it. That's good for some people, bad for most. 27 has a 7 in it, and I hate that, but it adds up to 9. 9 is okay. So let's go with digital root 9. 27.
All right.
And
I
9
try to
can be
pick-
taken with 9.
All right. Well, 9 times out of 10, I would try to pick this lock. So we're gonna try and continue.
All right, what's your roll?
I haven't rolled it yet. I'm deciding if Eric's dice is about to betray me, or if I need to wait until it's closer to betrayal time.
Let it know it's either going to stab you now, but if you
Roll
put
me a
it
six.
down, it would have been the one to get you.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a 6.
All right, you keep pressing it in a bit, and you start to turn, and it feels like it's there's a lot of tension on it, and then you hear a last click.
Ooh, a lot of tension.
So and you sit there and you go through and you get all the locks and tumblers up. Then you turn the handle, and the latch opens.
Well, how's that for some credentials? Yeah? No? Alright, I see that. That's fair. It wasn't that great.
It wasn't even a pun.
Was I supposed to use a pun?
I'd prefer you not, but on the list
Well,
of things
that's
you
why-
normally do, those are up there.
Well, goddamn it, I'm trying to expand my repertoire.
Keep working at it.
I'm a trying. We'll see how it goes.
All right. Is there literally any weapon that you guys want?
I'm taking the burst 50 cal.
All right, you already have that. Is there any other weapon you want?
Oh, god damn.
Eric, you wanted a
Yeah,
flamethrower?
really.
You can find a flamethrower in
Well,
here.
no, we got a robot now. I need to go for higher caliber, but I don't know what.
BFG.
Let me put it. There's You can get there's a grenade launcher if you want a grenade launcher. Eric, you wanted a flamethrower? And you wanted something higher caliber? There is a higher caliber type of flamethrower here.
Is it
There's
napalm?
higher.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's a
in here
sexy piece of machinery.
there is an experimental weapon labeled as the thermite thrower.
Well, he seems to be having a moment, so I think that's his.
No, that is not mine. I know better. I have touched exactly 2 flamethrowers. I should not touch any more.
There's also a liquid nitrogen thrower. On the opposite spectrum, if you want to freeze things.
I am suddenly seized by an indecisive decision I'm not used to having.
I'm just gonna go find a hand cannon and preferably like a micro SMG.
Yep, you can grab those.
See, I'm tempted to go logical, but Pa always said there was nothing stronger than an M32 grenade launcher, and I'm thinking they got something better.
They've had a few marks upgraded since then.
Well, Pa was always the fan of the classics. However, I am more progressive than him, and will proceed to take a few marks up.
Do you want a fully automatic grenade launcher?
I would be obliged to take it if it was there, I do believe.
It'll be heavy. I mean, there's also rocket launchers in here if you just straight up want a rocket launcher.
Can I find some slug rounds for my shotgun pistol?
Yes.
Excellent.
You know,
Done.
that's a good question. Slug rounds in general. Unique ammo for my good old Beatrice. Like slugs or a certain incendiary round that is highly illegal.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Let's load up, never have a combat encounter this entire game.
That's
Yes.
how it goes. Listen, this might be for later. Slide it into my satchel and slightly out of sight. I pull out a roll of masking tape and leave it, 'cause stealing's wrong, but bartering's fair.
We have taken hundreds of thousands of dollars of military equipment. Here is tape.
Listen, man, it ain't my fault they're shit barterers.
They don't even have anyone there to offer.
That's their damn fault.
Okay. So are you just what's getting taken here?
Well, that's what I kind of want for him, but if there's like some small, expensive looking pieces he might put in a satchel.
There are a lot of small, expensive looking things in here.
How many of them look like they might blow him up if they're jostled?
I mean, if you're taking the explosives, a lot of them. If you're taking the guns, not many, especially if you don't
Okay.
load them.
Yeah, because I kind of don't want to blow up.
I'm loading
So
the
wait, so
guns
you
I'm
do-
taking.
Okay. Do you want the grenade launcher?
Yes.
Okay. But what color grenade do you load into them? There is blue, there is orange, there is black, and there is red.
How many slots are in the grenade launcher?
10.
You know what you have to do.
Couple of
I
each.
Couple of each.
What else do you expect? You might be thinking I'm thinking too hard on this here, Robert.
All right. Nope.
Matt realizes there might be a difference.
Oh,
Porter,
no,
on the other hand.
no. It's going to be beautiful if it needs to be used. Okay. And
I would like to grab a couple extras and shove them in the bag.
Fire, acid
like
round.
on a belt.
All right. Does anyone want the flamethrower, cold thrower, or rocket launcher?
Those will kill us
I'm
in this environment.
banned from using them in 16 states, and I think this qualifies as one of them.
Nah, it's not. You're not in an official state.
Space is international waters.
Holy
You know
shit!
what? Fuck it. I'll take the RPG.
But it's probably better.
Oh.
God damn,
Taking a rocket launcher.
Zygo. I have never been nervous on this team before, but I am suddenly.
To note, the rocket launcher has a spot to load a magazine of rockets.
Yeah.
It will be heavy as fuck if you're in gravity with it, but you can carry up to 5 rockets in this thing at a time.
Yeah, I think I'll just take one magazine.
5 rockets it is.
It's probably smart. I would trade my sidearm for a machine pistol. It's just hit me though. It is all I got.
Okay.
More micro SMGs.
Hey, listen. Sometimes you got a lot of little things that need to die.
Listen,
Hey,
you need
what
a fire. You need a fire rate of 1,200, so that way your gun just goes, and you fired 30 rounds.
See, that's what I'm thinking. I need like a Borderlands lad off. I played that game.
Anyway,
Given the number
Sorry.
of times the phrase voice in me head has been used, I think enough people have.
done looting the armory.
Yeah.
Well, I got a bag of expensive shit and some heavy equipment. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna label that as just armory loot if you'd like, if you're okay with that.
Oh, yep, no, you're good. I'm just noting the things that people haven't taken as the flamethrower, the cold thrower.
Auto grenade launcher. I'm gonna have to name you.
Jethro.
I'm thinking about Bernard because if you see this, you're gonna need a saint.
I was thinking Jethro, because doesn't Jethro mean one with God or something like that?
No, this ain't one with God. This is how you arrange the meetings.
Anyways. You have a firing range if you wish to fire anything down here.
Like we said earlier, probably not the best idea.
We are in no gravity, and Zygo has already pointed out graciously for us that we will hit the wall.
Alrighty. Nothing left in the armory? Then we'll go on.
Onwards we go, Well, you're not Padawan. Oops.
MDM.
MDM. You Padawan. My bad.
What? Do you guys wish to continue further down the arms road here, or head back towards vehicles? Or anywhere else?
Well, shit, we got more we can do here. Should we wrap up this sector before moving on? Well, I'm not hearing objections, so.
Alrighty. Down the hallways you go. Come across a similar door some ways down.
Like a key door.
Yep.
Well, shit.
What?
Well, shit. It's another door. Last one was kind of hard.
It has the eye scanner.
I'm gonna
Oh
look at it.
shit. Well, that's why I asked about a key door.
Oh, I thought you said same door.
No, I said key door.
No. You have found range number 2. It appears to be the same thing as the other room, except reversed.
Does that mean it sucks the bullets in?
We are not in that movie right now.
No. The things that were on the right are on the left here.
Robert Pattinson walks by.
So, unless you guys want to loot another armory, you guys are good to keep going.
Yeah. I think we're alright. I've already got armory loot.
Alright. Next door. If you want to just if you don't want to just like look in a window and ask for something rather than actually going in, you can do that too. It's just dark.
Touche.
I think passively we're all just looking for the BFG.
Please. I want the 9,000.
I mean, you guys want the really big gun?
Now, I ain't saying I got the physique of a Doomslayer. But I think I got the physique of a Doomslayer.
So if you guys are going around and you're the next room looks like it's something for like milling machinery. Looks like where they're actually making a lot of their parts. Be pretty hard to actually take any of this equipment.
See, now this is where I'd grab my engineer. If we fucking had one.
What would you expect them to do? Make something in this space station?
And you guys loop around. There's nothing really too much more at a lot of these places. A lot of it is the same stuff. This is literally the weapon, a place, say an area for testing weapons and developing them. So for the most part, you're finding more of the same. You do come to what looks more like an office on the inside, though.
The office may be
those
worth
talkers.
checking out. After that, though, we
smell
should probably head to vehicles, and if anything is there that we can make an escape on, we probably should. Unless y'all want to go actually remove the thing that we found, but I have a feeling that's not the case.
We drop one of us by a good old Sputnik Mark II.
Assuming they're not already on board.
Your
Because that
ship's
would
just
be a
gone.
nightmare scenario.
Ship's just gone.
It could already be
suddenly-
gone, voice in me head. They were outside the thing and none of us checked afterward. We need to find alternative methods of escape.
I'm suddenly okay with ditching Sputnik Mark II.
They jacked your ride.
They probably just went, oh, stolen material. Or whatever.
Hey, I did not steal
If they
the
space
Sputnik.
swam out there. But there's no confirmation yet.
Disengage parking brake. Parking brake. Leaves. Lets it just start drifting.
That'd be a power move right there.
But office supplies. Do you guys need staples? Paper? Printing ink? Printing ink's pretty expensive. You want to steal their printing ink?
Now, are we
Those
talking
are better
like...
instead.
Wait. Do we have paper clips?
You can steal paper clips.
Now, are we talking like paper clips, or are we talking
The
like
quickest
Vinny
perusal
from...
of the desk
like-
and any drawers to try to find
like-
something worth
Hold
taking.
on. Are we talking like Vinny from Atlantis paper clips?
Sure.
I'm grabbing me a 2-foot paper clip.
You,
I'm just kidding. I don't think that's there.
for Zygo, flipping through some paper real quick. Oh hey, these look like results from the these look like just documents written down from the firing of guns. This appears to be official reports of just the test results.
Useless.
And you can find some you can also find some blueprint designs.
Not as useless. Anything in here looks to the character like it came out in the last couple of years? Or
Nope, shit's dusty.
okay.
It appears to be undisturbed for quite some while.
No, not like undisturbed, but like, does it look like machinery that has been made?
Prototype stuff, nothing official.
Okay, so there's not like a drawing of AK Mach 73, and they just came out with the Mach 74.
No, nothing like that.
Okay, so potentially worthwhile stuff.
Take the blueprint. You can find the blueprints for stuff like the rockets and grenades.
That's already known, though, isn't it?
Not these ones. They don't look. They don't look like models you've ever seen. From your
Okay.
military experience.
Fold up a bunch of papers. Porter, you want to start us with your tools?
Hold on, I got a special subsection for instruction manuals. I think they'll fit right in.
I peek into the instruction manual section. Does it look pristine?
You're pretty sure
Believe
half
it.
are covered in oil.
Hey, they were like that when I found them.
They're still in their plastic coatings. He's never opened them.
That's probably accurate.
Here you go.
Perfect.
Listen, if it ain't smudged, it ain't an actual blueprint.
Those are worth a little bit. Probably. Someone. Okay, let's head toward vehicles and possibly get the fuck out of here.
To note, this place loops around. You can keep going straight ahead to get to vehicles eventually.
Is it an eventually that's shorter than the time it would take to go around the other way?
Questionable. You don't know how much space is designated for each area. However, looks like there's an elevator shaft up ahead.
Does it say what the floors are?
What about the floors?
Does it say what the floors are? How many floors there is?
You can't actually open the elevator at the moment from just looking at it.
Ah.
Power's out.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
It does have a little bit of
What?
extra light around the elevator, though, around its edges and whatnot.
Yeah, it's highlighting the temptation of freedom that we cannot partake in.
You guys want to try to look for more weapon stuff, or do you want to head the other way now?
I think we've well and truly peeked into the weapons and
All right,
grabbed
then.
some interest.
Let's just go the way that we've went before, because we already know it.
All right, take the time to loop all the way back around. Vehicles.
Put my eyeball forward.
You see what looks like some futuristic Mars rover looking like stuff that's been broken down and is just sitting there looking like it's just ready to be repaired. And by broken down, I don't mean like broken down a little bit dysfunctional. I mean like it's already been taken apart completely, pretty much.
Hey, Zago.
Yeah.
I don't know if that can fly.
Probably not long distances. We could probably check and see if there's any more to this department area, or we can just cut losses, head back to where the ship was.
All right.
Bit of a bus, but we have something.
We do indeed have some stuff. Well, I think we well and truly earned at least a hell of a paycheck. So I will not complain. Let's take a quick look and see if there's anything fancy down here, and then call good.
Yep, yep.
I'm gonna keep pushing the envelope. Oh,
Push
great
it.
voice in my head. Oh, there we go.
Push in the envelope. Alrighty. So, going a bit farther along, you find what looks, let's say, pretty similar to the other side, except instead of prototype weaponry, you have vehiculars of various kinds. And the piloting, say, going a few down, the piloting relevance becomes, it becomes obvious as, oh hey, there's some space jets.
Space jets. Whoa. Every day they're out there shooting. And asteroids. Maybe? No. Not catchy. Damn.
There got to be a bit of a chuckle out of
And
that.
now the moon song is playing in my head.
Oh, you're on a moon.
And I am filled with rage.
Would you like to use that rage to open this door to a space jet?
Sure.
Oh my god. I'm happy to help, Eric.
Your eye scanner works for this.
As it should.
All right, you have a hangar bay for some jets. You see there is no apparent, at least not in the dark at the moment, opening for these jets to actually leave.
Matt has had a thought that would not occur to good old Porter, sadly.
Is it get in a jet and utilize either light or whatever the fuck else it has?
No. It is not even it's not even a metacom, I thought. It is just a thought that Porter is not smart enough to pull out, I don't think. Shit.
You can roll a die to determine that.
That is fair. Eric, I'm scared of your dice.
It has done nothing wrong. Which is why you're
Besides,
frightened.
almost. Exactly. Hey, I might have thought of a bit of a problem. Zygo,
Huh.
you mentioned her messing with our ship.
Uh-huh.
How long have these ships been sitting here?
More than long enough to mess with.
Okay, you're on the same page.
And you guys hear a tink of metal, like a tink, 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 and then
Oh,
and then what sounds like a metal object rolling.
Cover eyes, get down.
Are you pointing light towards where you hear it? It sounds like it's from inside the hangar bay here.
I would like to roll up against something for cover and point the flashlight in that direction.
There is a small green ball about a foot in diameter rolling towards you. Decently paced, as you hear a bit of a mechanical whirring. And with your guys having piloted before, this is something you can recognize. actually. This is a piloting assistant device. As it rolls towards you guys,
Motherfucker.
it just sits there and rolls around, and unless you're going to sit there and shoot at it, it's just going to pretty much roll right up towards whichever one of you is closest, and then stop.
I
Does
say
it
we
have two little
roll.
flaps?
It does.
It's a friendly, I know these things.
And it sits there with a few little eye bleeps. It doesn't actively say anything, but it's just sitting there, just kind of in front of you, blinking.
Who did he roll up to?
Who wanted to be closest? That will determine.
Is it coming from deeper in the bay?
It was.
Well, consistently, Porter has been at the front.
And then it will be Porter, since you were at the front.
Oh, shit. I was sure to say but never mind.
You've been taking front the entire time, so.
I just realized they've been using me as a bullet shield.
And it's just sitting there. Just two little blue dots.
We don't move. It can't see us.
I'm fairly certain it's not gonna harm us.
I never said it would harm us. I just said it can't see us. I'm gonna let you guys handle this one.
I'm gonna walk up to it.
It'll slightly spin to acknowledge your presence.
Hey there, little fella.
It slightly hops off the ground a couple inches.
I wonder if you got any programming that allows you to communicate.
It's gonna sit there and spin back and forth, kind of like a head shaking. No.
Huh.
These things normally have some kind of audio. This one seems like it might be busted or just doesn't have it.
I'm guessing you're friendly?
I don't trust it.
You get another bounce.
I want to keep it.
Give me a d6 here for tinnitus.
Alright.
Zygo, I don't trust it.
That's a 5.
This doesn't look like a military make you've seen before. This looks more like someone's tried to recreate it or make a model of their own, or might be some kind of prototype. It doesn't look like standard military, what you would have seen before.
This is something somebody tried to throw to.
Your mic cut out.
Oh. This seems to be like someone threw this little fellow together. Not a military issue. I wonder if Copy knows anything about it. Hey, little guy, you know who Copy is?
He'll give you another hop.
I'm gonna take that as a yes.
It's a liar.
And every time it does a little hop, it does come back down, but it's at a different rate than it hopped up in the zero gravity.
It is thinking in zero gravity. That scares me.
Like, it hops up slowly and then quickly falls back down. and it goes over to a staircase towards one of the hangars, say towards an upper platforming area, and it sits there and it pokes up against one of the stairs, and it looks like it magnetizes to the stair and then rolls up, hits the second one, repeats, one stair at a time.
I
I'm gonna go
slowly
follow it.
watch as it's tink, tonk,
Just
tink,
tink.
tonk,
Yep,
tink.
just one
Tonk.
stair at a time.
I'm gonna follow it.
All right.
Keep your eyes on as I go. I don't trust it, even if he does.
Alright.
And eventually, once it gets all the way up, once it gets all the way up the stairs, it rolls over. It rolls over to where one of the jets are. Space jets. They're meant for space.
Huh.
But it rolls over and kind of just sits there and waits around the entrance area.
Is he wanting us to get on?
Probably.
Well, one way to find out.
Well, okay.
All right, are you gonna try and open the cockpit?
Yeah. I'll open the cockpit.
You'll go up there and try and open it.
Why the fuck not? I've been testing me all night.
It opens up. You get a slow hiss of some hydraulics for it takes a second to actually open. And there's a bit of an issue. It's one you could work with for flying. It'd be rather uncomfortable though. Several of the seat and some other components are missing, but it looks like most of the technological stuff is in there.
I can grab a crate and fix that right up.
Acceleration may cause some issues without having proper seating and strapping down. But, I mean, it looks functional from the outside, from just looking at it.
Is he the only one in the chamber?
There's another. The other one looks like it has some stuff. Looks like it was under repair or maintenance. It looks like it's got some of the hull opened up, bit of it sticking out.
Well, consider seats.
Are you gonna go check the other one?
I do not see why not. That seems within reason for his intelligence.
There's a seat inside of there.
Hell yeah.
With
Alright,
some-
we got one seat.
With some proper equipment, you could remove the seat and install it into the other one.
Conveniently, that is the name of my toolbox. I think I am equipped.
It might not be a proper install, but when is anything you ever do?
Proper. Hey, now that ain't fair. I could treat a lady proper. Mama taught me right.
All right. So, what are the other two gonna do while he's sitting here fiddling around, taking a seat?
Is there room for all of us?
It would be very tight. Very, very tight.
Would it be very, very tight before the seat?
It'd be pretty tight before the seat. With the seat, some people might be a bit clinched to the glass, but you know.
Well, that said, that might not be a bad thing. You don't want to be moving.
There's also these issues still of there doesn't look like a way out of his hangar at the moment.
Listen, I can solve one problem at a time.
The robot seems to have something in mind.
Any other vehicles in here, or is it just this it?
Other vehicles were on the other ones. This one's just for these two, it looks like.
It has Lassen heresy in mind.
He's over there stealing the seat. I'm gonna go over there and and check for like an O2 container.
You can find extra oxygen around somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, say there's emergency places around where there's stuff on the wall where you can find extra breathers.
Just kind of test it out real quick and then go top off our tanks.
So you can just look at the meter on the outside. These ones are full.
Go top off ours. Go check the space jet. See if it needs redone.
I mean,
Fuel, blah blah blah. The things to make it move.
you can actually try and turn it on.
Once he gets to see it in,
That may be a while.
it may be a while, which is why I'm doing all this.
You just
What?
hear from the thing of, God damn it, if you're tired of how long it's taking, somebody could give a hand.
And then you hear what sounds like a single screw ting
Oh,
and
shit.
start to float away.
Oh, fuck, get back here. Oh, no, you don't. I pull out my fucking grappling gun. Get back here.
You know what? Make a roll
Oh, fuck.
with +1 for shooting stuff.
Eric, your dice scare me. 7.
7. You managed to grappling hook a single screw and retract it to you.
You know I'm going to have to try and pilot out of here or do something very important. I'm going to roll 1.
Maybe you shouldn't pilot.
Listen, I've only crashed when I'm landing, not taking off.
You guys, by the way, you get that chair finally uninstalled. Now you got to carry it over there. Thankfully, no gravity at the moment, and install it in the other one.
Hold on, I see what you do. You grab all of the boots, the screws, the bolts, the nuts, and put them in a bag. Put them in separate
All right.
bags. Got to be smart about this, right? You
them in
put
a
them
bag.
in your toolbox.
All
You
right,
strap the toolbox to your back. You get
All right.
the chair lifted up. You get a good firm positioning. You grab on it. Then you use the grappling gun to get you over there quicker.
Alrighty. Grapple from one jet to the other.
There's no way this could go wrong.
While you're grappling over there.
It's where
And the
God's
other
gravity
two
turns on.
Oh no! Well, the gravity's not turning back on at the moment, but you do hear some large metal whirring. Sounds like the elevator's being used.
Oh, shit.
As that was a pretty big elevator.
Install
Oh.
faster or take off without it.
Listen, I'm going as fast as I can. We got goddamn Timothy here whirring like a goddamn madman. If he goes any faster, he's going to take flight. As I spin a ratchet. If we don't have a seat, we're going to have issues taking off.
Give me a D6 for seat installment. See how long this takes.
Do I use the same die? Or is it time?
It's sensing these traitorous
It
thoughts.
feels like it's still using it. That's not bad. That's a 4.
Alright, you get to installing it pretty quick. You're about 3/4 of the way done installing it, and the entire room you're in shakes a bit.
My cigar.
Cigar? Still lit.
Oh, I meant don't want to drop my cigar.
The entire room shakes a bit. And the room itself. And unless you guys are grabbing onto something, you guys start to float upward as the room itself starts to move down.
I lean over the cockpit. God damn it, that ain't helping. I go back to my work.
I would like to grab at the jet I'm standing near.
All right. Do you want to?
This is why we need a
If
goddamn
Tinnitus is going too far, then I would like to grab onto Tinnitus.
Tinnitus, do you want to grab onto anything, or are you just going to let yourself float?
I'm gonna grab onto it.
Are you going to grab onto the pad, or just let the little ball float away? It's got magnets. It's fine.
I'm gonna grab onto the pad.
It's just magnetized to the ground.
You can have the full trauma finish, and just apply for that position and the person I'm going to have.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
You hear,
And
you hear him smash a finger. This is why we need a goddamn engineer. What the fuck am I doing?
so
Being the goddamn engineer.
that doorway that you had out is no longer there. Instead, there are very large hangar doors.
Look up, see it, stop for a second, lean back over. Told you there's some goddamn doors in this garage. Then I go back to work.
So I have a question for you guys involving your radios.
Yeah.
Would you guys be allowing open signals in?
I don't know if there was any reasoning against it. I don't know if secure comms were exactly our issue. But Zago is the smart one and seems like the radio man here. Do you think they trust me with radio signals?
I think that sounds like your signals are open.
I think that sounds like they're open.
It's getting harder to use his voice.
You guys get an open signal over your radio. This is Captain Hydra, head of the Hydras.
Oh.
If whoever is the owner of this lovely ship out here, if you don't want it blown up, please come to this and leave. I'll give you, let's go with half an hour. If I get bored, I might blow it up anyways, but yeah, so hurry.
How long do I have left on my seat?
Couple minutes.
So less than half an hour.
Less
Order.
than half an hour.
Tinnitus. It sounds like it's finally become time to be true space pirates. That guy there, he just admitted to having a ship capable of blowing shit up.
To note, the Hydras are a terrorist organization.
And Johnny Law won't be mad if we steal their shit.
One that have been involved with gears.
Looking down at my fine space jet here that I am currently working on, do I see weapons?
You do.
Whenever we get there, whomever the fuck's actually piloting this shit, be prepared. Blow us a hole. We'll board it.
Duly noted. Let me finish putting the seat in. Like I said, we got maybe half an hour, maybe less if he gets bored. So I think we should get the seat in while I can.
Probably less, but now we got a target out there that we want.
Attention, assholes. Also, send me back some radio comms pretty quickly, or I'm just gonna blow this shit up anyways.
Tonight, let's go talk to him.
You have 10 seconds before I reply. to reply as I go over him.
Can I just say something?
We gotta say
Yeah,
something.
we're gonna be there. Don't blow it up.
All right, a perfect response. Okay.
Well, I sounded boring. Alright, I'm spinning Timothy like a goddamn helicopter. We gotta get this seat in.
And if at all possible, we need to make sure our ship doesn't get blown up because there's whatever the fuck it is we got out of the medical bay.
Oh yeah, we gotta grab that.
I'm just saying, if it's super soldier serum, I call dibs.
Well, it's not like you tested it out or something. Otherwise, this thing would probably be done.
Power comes back on.
God damn it! As I was upside down working on something, you just
I didn't say the gravity came back on, just the power.
Oh, that's fair. That's too shit.
Now you-
My bad.
Now you have proper lighting.
Hey, I know it seems a bit iffy, but do you think there's any chance that copy has something to do with this?
Hangar doors start to open.
No, they just asked us if any of us could pilot, and then whenever we're in the piloting bay, things start to happen.
Oh shit! I'm putting my helmet on, by the way.
Yeah, you should.
So yeah,
Cigar inside the helmet.
Fuck it. Fuck yeah, man. I don't got time to put that shit out.
Let's be honest, the inside of your helmet looks like the inside window of a smoker's car.
And yeah, she's at the bottom of the hangar bay opening, waving.
One of you guys can talk to her. I'm busy.
I think
I
we're
gotta
all
fix
busy because we don't have time to stop and talk. So as soon as you press that button there, this hatch is going to close. We're all going to be real close together. And then we're
Well,
off to see what the fuck we do.
she's gonna be drifting towards you in the zero gravity up towards the platform.
She walks up just in time for me to put a bolt that's supposed to crank in and take a hammer to it and push it in.
And she's gonna pick up the little pad and put it in a slot in the space jet. And it's gonna spin and start beeping and booping like it's configuring something.
God damn it, stop cussing me out. The seat will be ready when it's ready.
Which one of you would you consider the most mentally stable?
point at the robot.
Under stress.
I am
Wait,
myself.
Are you
under
pointing back?
stress.
Are you pointing back at her or at the pad?
The green ball that beeps.
Okay.
I would like to say I am exquisitely myself under stress, but I do not know if stable is the right word.
Just take your best guess.
I think you can figure it out.
Please finish up your repairs. Take these. Holding out a bottle with a couple pills in it. And I will adjust you to the bay. I require assistance.
I have a terrible idea.
The people outside the door currently are the ones who have caused the commotion years ago, and the ones that blew open the door.
That one blowing up her ship.
So, is commandeering illegal to you?
I will
Since
offer
we're
a
here.
trade. I will offer you a trade for you getting rid of them.
That means yes.
I was understanding. It just takes me a second sometimes.
Seat's done.
Seat's done. Well, seat's done. What do one of us need to follow you for?
She's just pointing at the pilot at the thing, just inside. Get in.
But who's pilot? This is a very important decision of voices in our heads. Who's piloting?
Who wants to pilot?
I kind of want a board. So
You're
I
the
can't.
one. I'll say you're already there, adjusting the seat.
No, I mean, I want to be part of the boarding party, so I can't pilot, because then we have to have a stick shift in mid-thing, and then that makes it to where we're likely to get shot.
Well, that's what I meant.
He was
Porter's
telling me
already.
I'm right next to the seat.
You also said you're the most stable.
I did not say I was stable at all. I explicitly said I was not.
But you're the best of the three.
What?
Don't know if that's true.
I don't know either.
Either way, she's gonna shove the pills at you.
Well. Do I eat them?
Yes. They will heighten all senses, and allow the body temporarily to deal with things it normally wouldn't.
Well, I could have used these in my younger years. But I suppose, and I'll take them.
All right.
I offer you a space cola.
I'll take it and wash them down. I'll wash them down with a space cola.
It is flat and slightly off in flavor.
But right now, it hits just right, as space cola should be.
And unless you're resisting, she's just gonna, into low gravity, just kind of take Zygo and just kind of slowly drift him into the seat. Or not the seat, but like next to him.
Okay.
Zygo,
What?
I think it's time.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go get tinnitus and start shoving him towards the seat.
Alright.
Hold on tight, buddy.
I pull my
Please.
arm inside of my suit, like out of the sleeve and inside of my suit for a second. Reach around in the vest he has, flick out some aviators, and slide them on.
Please dispatch the
How
problem.
do you get them
before
past
model.
your cigar?
Don't worry about it.
All
With
right.
great skill, with great fucking skill. Man, it's not out, but it is like halfway down.
Please dispatch of the situation before Model L awakens.
I heard capitalization in there.
L,
That don't
yes.
sound good.
Capital L.
Is that like capital L for you lose situation?
It is the name of the model.
So yeah. Alright.
And she's gonna slap the top of the pad. And it's, let's say, the doors, let's say, yeah. The top of the jet's just gonna start to close on its own. And you have a technological HUD pretty much appear up before you on the screen.
I just realized I ended up in the driver's seat again, and it's not even a video game.
It's fine. The platform you're on is being lowered, and you are set upon the rails, and you are being taken down the corridor. She's just on the outside
yeah.
still.
You know what? She know what she's about. I think she understands. Hold on. I had a
And-
sneeze sneak up on me, sorry.
A couple minutes go by. Going down the, say, you three are very tightly smushed in there. Two people could decently fit in this, but three is really pushing it.
Boys,
And
no, I get sorry.
you guys come into another darker hangar, where there are some gear frames set up, Just think giant death machine Gundam style. Which,
It's
I
okay,
shouldn't be
we're
here.
allowed to touch the jet.
It's okay. To note, if you were to steal one of these and, sell it, you could comfortably live the rest of your lives without any issues.
But that assumes we sell it.
Or you could take it and use it to loot other things, because if you have one of these, not many things is going to stop you.
It's okay, we're allowed to use the jet.
Well, that being said, there appears to be some kind of prototype gear frame that the jet you are in is being taken and starting to be docked into and assembled.
I don't like that.
The cockpit that you're in starts to adjust and transform. Congratulations, you have proceeded to mech anime. Except the 3 people shoved in the starting cockpit, except for one.
So obviously he's stuck with the head. It does, I don't know, head things, I guess. One of us take the arms and the other one take the legs.
I'm going through a lot of emotions right now.
Why is there
It's
always
more
a
like-
head console? What does that do?
Oh, it's not a head console, you're in the chest.
If it's like,
And
yeah,
the man that is drugged up and now has basically has super soldier senses at the moment
oh fuck yeah.
is the one piloting. You guys are just kind of crammed there. You guys have your guns and shit though if you want to, kill everyone in the void of space.
Well,
No, he needs to make a hole and then we need to go over there.
I was going to say, I think the plan is for me to punch a small hole and vomit them into it.
And you
Take
guys
it over
are in this
Harlock
frame.
style.
It is a you guys have an unpainted frame. Very much still in a prototype stage. With bare minimum weaponry around. There do be a beam rifle though. And presumably the thing that might be what Copy was talking about as the Model L is a much more decorated looking unit. A lot of its paint job has been currently what looks like blown off or burnt off. Part of the frame on the face of it is pretty well destroyed, opening up the actual mechanic parts of it from the armor plating. It has a weapon that looks really similar to a Gears of War Lancer there. Probably not fun to deal with.
And that's the thing we don't want waking up.
That's the thing you don't want waking up, it looks like. It does just have a big L on the center of the chest. Painted on.
I guess I pick up a beam rifle.
D6.
Oh no. Do I add anything?
+1.
Eric, don't curse me yet. 5.
Too late.
5. Alright. You're starting to get the hang of these controls. You pick it up. Something feels funny in your head. You can't quite place it, but something doesn't feel quite right.
Oh man,
It's like-
this is like the
it's like-
bedrooms.
It's like a pushing headache that's starting to develop. But you're very aware of your surroundings at the moment. You're working out this thing, you pick this up, and you get something else over the radio. 10 minutes left. Still no one at the door here.
There's a brief moment before I reply, as with last time. All right, listen, buddy. My legs are only so long. It takes me some time to get back. I'm trying.
My patience is only so long as well. Get back here,
I just,
fucko.
I'm trying. It's these tiny little legs. They aren't
I don't
working like
hear
they used to.
I don't hear metal steps moving over the comms,
I got boots on.
so I should be hearing the clink clank, shouldn't I?
It's rubber. What kind of? Why would you have metal boots? That sounds so uncomfortable.
I'm cutting off one of the legs of your ship.
What was the question? I was curious.
Shh. And then you hear what sounds like plasma ignite. And then you hear you don't hear anything else after that point.
He just hurt the Sputnik.
I guess that settles that now, don't it?
Well, we know what we gotta do now. You got your breaching legs ready?
I'm gonna take one of his.
Well,
Clanky,
in the
Clanky does.
wise words of the West, if we got a, let's go.
I say, and you can say further down the line, there is a door that's opening. You can see what looks like it was another disguised door from the outside. Like it's got moon rock around it.
Slowly rising out. Are we rising out to see him yet?
D6 for piloting
Oh,
this,
shit.
mate.
You haven't hurt me all night, buddy. I am trusting you, please.
But you've doubted it too many times.
5.
As I say, you get all the systems seem to be running up and fine. You activate the back thrusters, and you start to move out into space, beam rifle in hand. Beam
Do I
rifle
have
has
legs?
an integrated system. Do you what?
Do I have legs?
You do.
Can I see our oh so gracious friend?
Which one? The one that's cutting your ship?
Yes.
No, you appear to be on a different side of the planet or moon. That being
Please
said,
inform me when I see our friend.
hang on. That being said, once you actually enter into open space out from this, there's a couple things you get a view of. One, you have an absolutely lovely view of Mars from here.
Oh.
2, on your HUD, there's an indicator. There's more gear frames around. There's 3 of them.
Oh shit.
One of them looks right around where you left your ship. The other 2
Hey.
are a bit farther out.
It's not there. Is it?
Are you going to go?
Did they?
What?
Or did they not? So it's right about where we left our ship, but I cannot see our ship right now.
Nope, you'll have to go around the curvature some.
All right. Please inform me where it seems like he notices me or I'm getting close.
Just put us in the fanciest looking one.
That's what I'm going for.
I wouldn't say fanciest, it's just you got a metal work because you don't have the paint on it yet.
No, I think he
no,
means the enemies.
Yeah.
Ah. Well,
Or at least the one with
how
the best weaponry.
how fast do you want to take this?
All right. Let's consider this carefully, Robert.
You are
What
hyped up on
speed do you think
hyped-
I'm going?
Maximum because you're hyped up on Super Soldier Jargon.
Exactly.
And they hurt
Let's
your ship.
go. And they hurt my Sputnik Mark II.
Give me a roll.
A 6 for battle charge.
All right. You sit there as moment and you adjust in space. You get your bearings. Your little PAD there seems to be helping adjust a lot of the automated things. And you push forward as you thrust on ahead. Just max speed that you can go. And then you have something pop up. Would you like to activate gear?
I don't know what that is, but it sounds badass.
What do you need?
Are you pressing it?
What color is it?
You have a big yellow and red indicator on the screen saying yes or no.
Absolutely. Let's
All
go.
right.
Listen, I'm 60 years old. I'll go out in a blaze of glory.
You're making yourself 60. I like it. Matt, if you were to describe Porter in a color,
In a collar.
Orange.
That is not what. Did you just say orange? Because that's where my brain went.
I know these things.
Eric called it. I'm gonna say a nice bright orange.
Is it traffic? Are we going traffic cone orange or sunset orange?
Let's make it a faded one.
All right.
It starts bright and traffic coney, but it kind of fades into the sunset inside of him as he
There's
is
a
getting
click.
on in his years.
There's a click and some vibration across the machinery. All of you can see a bit of an orange haze emanating from the suit now. You are going faster. All of you, D6.
Do I add +1 still?
You add +2, the others add +1.
5.
7. Holy shit, Eric! These dice are angry. They are spun.
5.
5. All right, Noah. All right, Noah says you guys are crammed in there tight enough that the acceleration isn't too big of a problem.
No
Actually,
strokes. Excellent.
you guys have had experience. You guys have had experience piloting before. This is just faster than usual, but you guys are secured by each other
And the seat I put in.
and the seat you put in, which is holding up somehow.
A particularly
Something pops up.
defiant piece of duct tape.
Something pops up on your indicator. There's a force. There's a force signal of a gear. It's back. It's
ours?
coming back. It's coming back from the moon.
Oh fuck! I think Elle woke up.
And as you
Maybe
come
I
across, the horizon, you're met by 3 things within sight. You're met with a very heavily armored gear frame that looks like it is armed to the teeth with various things. Just right next to Spawn. And yeah, there's one of the legs just floating off.
Oh, that.
It's standing there cross-armed looking at you.
At me.
Yeah. If you can pick something up on your radar, they can pick you up as well.
Exactly. Is that the one right where Sputnik was?
It was. There's a second
Just-
one.
It's just one over the. Oh, go ahead.
The second one. It's off a bit in the distance. It's got some what looks like heavy long-range equipment. Large laser rifle. It's purple. It also looks like it has some weird fancy equipment going on its arm spaces.
Counter
Oh
proposal.
boy,
You could put one of us in each one and we can just try our luck.
that's what I was
And-
actually debating.
And then you
And-
feel something. And then you feel something hit.
Oh.
And shake your unit a bit.
Oh.
As there's an indicator that, oh, your left leg is missing. As
I didn't get to
that
say
one-
shit.
as that one that's a dot in the distance. Yeah, that's a sniper. And
Guess what?
There's something heard over the comms as well. I'm not done with introducing these guys yet.
Oh, I don't know. I just asked to let me know so I could say so when I saw them.
As that shot hits, you just hear, don't kill them. I want to sell the organs.
Robert, that was a joke earlier. You realize that, right? Oh, no. Well, can I reply over the radio yet?
Oh yeah, no, you can. Yeah, you can.
So, I was gonna say was I found my metal boots and I know where I'm gonna put them, but I have metal boot now. Not
Missing one.
boots. And I still know where I want to put them.
It. Singular.
The other guy shot off.
I
And
take it, Mom.
specifically, person who took those super soldier drugs. You start to hear what sounds like just an ethereal voice screaming in your head. As that signal from inside the moon is approaching faster than you are. And over the comms, which everyone can hear, there is but a staticky scream.
Well, that don't sound good.
And we'll leave the adventure of Tinnitus, Zygo, and Porter here.
Can we take the super drug?
I took the super drug.
Porter took the super drug.
It got shoved in my hands when I said I wasn't stable, and they go, "Here you go."
I would argue
You're the
to
one in
try
the
to
piloting
finish this
seat.
regardless. I don't think we really want to have a lingering two-parter here, if at all possible.
I was closing it up there for the purposes of this way it leaves you with hope of living.
Okay.
No, not much. You took my leg off as soon as I appeared, buddy.
Yes, but it leaves you with hope of escaping or something else.
So in other words, to close because it's an end. Okay.
Yeah. Look, you're dying to people that have properly organized gears, or the thing that's a ghost gear screaming behind you. Or just getting
Ghost
launched
gear.
off into space.
Well, goddamn it, I'm glad I'm 60 years old and had a full life.
You don't worry about a ghost gear.
I'm pretty sure that's what my pappy was.
This was from a setting that I ran a long time ago.
I know, and I made a joke about it. I didn't think this actually be that setting.
You didn't get the worst end.
Copy eats us.
Yeah, you didn't shoot the nanomachine thing. And that answers what that is. Nanomachine, son.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hive mind.
So yeah, if this is that setting, guys, we were
Yeah.
just fucked.
You guys just got to fuck around the longest. Instead of
You know
having
he's gonna kill us?
if you shot her.
To be fair, she currently likes us and could assist us.
The technical best end was grabbing as much shit as quickly as possible and just leaving. But there was other endings to have there.
We
Not
chose the blaze of
particularly
glory.
cinematic, that.
You got a more cinematic one, yeah.
I don't need to watch Gundam more. It's a lot like this. Like ending wise.
I
That's-
know. That's part of the reason I'm iffy on watching Gundam.
Making it
Don't-
Gundam based without using any copyright terms.
Just don't read. Fuck. Which one was it?
Legally distinctive
Oh, wait.
humanoid formed robot. Don't worry. It's fuck's it called?
Listen, Gundam, it got Gundam under wrap. It don't got mecha units under copyright.
I know.
I labeled them as gears for a reason. Choking on water.
That happens.
Just don't read the 08th MS team. It gets fucked up at a certain point.
But you should watch it. It's a great OVA.
Oh yeah. And if you really want sadness, you watch War in the Pocket.
That's also another reason I don't want to watch Gundam. Not right now.
There are so many of them.
I don't need the darkness of a lot of Gundam.
Iron Blood Orphans.
Yeah, that was like the mainstream thing, but it was like,
Well, guys, for people with literally one class out of 3, we did all right.